Good afternoon, good evening, wherever your time zone is. If you are hearing me, just say, hey, I'm here. Invite your friends, share the video. This is your girl Muku, and I'm here now with our regular every other Sunday lovers talk, relationship talk. And this is your girl Muku. I hope you guys are doing wonderful. We do have a WhatsApp number in order for you to join our broadcast. So share our video and share our live. And if you do not have, or your friends do not have a Facebook account in order to view our show, you guys can follow us as well on our YouTube channel. And this is your girl Muku. Hope you guys had a marvelous week, previous week, and now it's another week. And I would like to say, on behalf of me and my team, would like to say happy Easter, happy Easter. Today is Easter Sunday, and our Lord and Savior Jesus Christ was crucified and was resurrected on the third day. So I'm your girl Moko, and I just want you to know, for your maker needs, if you need to do your makeup and whatever your cosmetics need, just visit our website at juicyluxbeauty.com for all your traditional makeup needs. So we repped LIB. We are repping LIB, and when I talk about LIB, we're repping makeup and everything else, you know, that comes. So we say welcome, and before we go into our time, I would just like to play some motivational video for us. Let us listen to it and reflect on the goodness of God. And as we listen to this motivational video, I want you to sit and think and say yes, because I'll tell you, it was because of this video that I am doing what I'm doing when it comes to repping my own brand, which is Liberia, with the name Liberia, having my own cosmetic shop now online, should I say my cosmetic company. So you guys are free to tune in and, you know, go online, check it out. We have Siakisi girl, we have the Vi girl, we have Iya the Mandingo girl. We got our Liberia big jewel in our cosmetics. When it comes to our eyeshadow palettes, we have our different names. We have Monrovia Young Girl as well, and we have our own foundation, and it's called Liberian Girls Rock. I love it because I know we Liberian, our girls rock. Liberian girls obviously rock. My co-partner is not available today. She got some, you know, personal and engagement. She might be here or she might not, and I am going to have my boy Anthony Soiree as one of our guest hosts today. So as I play this motivational video, listen to it, you know, lay it down on you, listen, you know, reflect on the goodness of God, and decide in life, what do you want to do? What do you think you can do in order to bring yourself? So share the video as you listen to this, okay? So welcome again to the Let's Talk About It with Muku. Don't forget to follow us on our Let's Talk About It with Muku Online TV, our Instagram page that bears the same name, and please follow us on our YouTube channel as well. So let's listen to this video, and I'll be right back.
You cannot change yesterday, but you can do something today that can change tomorrow. It doesn't matter how you were born. That was yesterday. It doesn't matter what happened last 5 years, the last 10 years. You may not be able to change that, but you can reposition yourself today. You can make new decisions today that will change what tomorrow will bring. Invest in your future. Refuse to be a mental hobo. Refuse to end your life on the sidewalk. Every time I tell you something, I tell you that I believe in your future. There's a reason I believe in your future. I believe that if you hear these words, you will act on them, and they will change your future. None of you was born to be poor. You may have been born poor, but you were not born to be poor. You may have been brought up poor, but you were not brought up to be poor. Understand this. The definition of adulthood is responsibility. When you become an adult, you take responsibility for your future. Become responsible. What do you have in yourself? There are many who cry for help, and because there are no answers to their call for help, they feel the pains and the pangs of neglect. No, refuse to give up. Believe in what God made. God made you, and He never made a failure. Believe that God has a purpose for your life. You may have been born as a parental accident, but you are not a divine accident. God knew you were coming, and He made sufficient provision for you. There's a place for you in the world, and I'm helping you find that place. There are certain things you must do for all of what we have discussed to be a reality. There are things that are not in abundant supply. They're limited. One of them is time. Save time. Save it. Keep track of your time. The Bible says for us to redeem the time, because it says the days are evil. You don't have extra time. Life is not a game. Therefore, make every day count for your life. Improve yourself every day. Introduce something into your life that counts. Choose to be a success. Become inspiring. Distinguish yourself with character, with excellence. If you're a musician, be a musician with a difference. Become inspiring. Whatever you do, do it with excellence. Put yourself and your best into what you do, and change your world. Remember, there's no extra time. Therefore, whatever you do now, do it the best way the first time. Success is waiting for the man who says yes to success. Success is waiting for the man who plans for it, who reaches out for it, who says, I'll wake up, and he wakes up, who says, I'll read this book, and he reads it, who says, I'll go to school, and he goes. Success is waiting for the man who makes a decision. So time is important. Time is important. Don't spend your time watching television 24 hours a day. Don't spend your time watching video 24 hours a day. Those that you are watching have put their best into what you are watching. Change the position. Say to yourself, I will be watched. You know, sometimes I'm concerned. There are those who only think about designers' perfume, designers' clothes, designers' shoes. Where are your designs? Where are your own designs? Challenge yourself for the future. There's room for you. There's a place for you at the top. There's a place for you. Train your mind and use it. Give yourself to a teacher. Give yourself to a tutor. Train yourself. Train your mind. And if you train your mind, it will be ready to deliver to you thoughts, the right thoughts and ideas that will earn you commercial value. There's no poverty for the man who has made an investment in his mind and is willing to act. There's no hunger for the man who has trained his mind to think through on every problem, to solve every problem. Train yourself. Think through a problem and render solution. Let men come to you for advice. Decide to be smart. Decide to be a problem solver. If you make that decision, that's what you will be. Problem solvers are in short supply in the world. There's a place for the man who chooses to be one. Engage yourself in national issues. Get involved. Get concerned. Some of you here are the best writers in the country. But where are your writings? Maybe you are sleeping too much. Maybe you are resting too much. Maybe you are playing too much. It's time to put your best into that writing. Let the country read your writings.
Yes. So I'm asking those that are on my regular page, my Let's Talk About It with Muko page, to actually, those that are on my regular page, my Muko Oloma page, can you please march onto my Let's Talk About It with Muko page in order for us to be able to view your comments. Thank you. In order for us to view your comments, can you please log on to our Let's Talk About It with Muku page? Please, happy Easter as well, Linda. So let me welcome you guys. Elizabeth Small, Linda Diamond, In Bright, welcome Dice Cooper, welcome. So I will wait and play another music as we listen and wait till my co-pilot is on, and then we will start our conversation, and we need you guys to join the conversation. So if you look on the screen here, that's the topic. Will you date your friend ex? That's one of the question there in abusive relationship. You see, nowadays we're seeing a lot of abuse, and we are going to be talking about an abuse that took place about a week and a half ago. One of our little Liberian sister and her baby daddy. We're going to be talking about it. So like I said, everybody that is on my page right now, Mamuko my page, can you please merge onto our Let's Talk About It with Moko page as we get ready to have this unique conversation. And I ask and pray that you guys get involved in the conversation. So as we wait to start our show, guys, share the video, share. That's all we require of you, is to share our video. That's all we require. So let us listen to some gospel music a little bit, a gospel music video, and then I'll be right back.
Yeah. D12 on the beat.
One love, yo.
I don't know what think I do, Papa. Why you keep blessing me like this? You favor me like this. You still keep on protecting me like this. Yeah. You sustaining me like this. I'm so grateful, God. Say, I don't know what think I do, Papa. Why you keep blessing me like this? And you keep favor me like this. You protecting me like this. And you sustaining me like this. I'm so grateful. Yeah. You give me plenty money. Too much data. Fun cherry. You put food on my table, clothes on my body, and you share to me. You share for me, so I say, count your blessing, think they one by one, and you will know what thing that God can do. I'm so thankful, yeah. See, yeah. I'm so grateful, yeah. I used to be cocky on the carry. I didn't have no lyrics. They used to call me for nothing. Yeah, sister boy, but thank God you never left me down. No. You always been there for me. So I raise my voice and say, I don't know. Now one thing I do, Papa, why you keep blessing me like this? You favor me like this. You keep on protecting me like this. You sustaining me like this. I'm so grateful, God. Jehovah Jireh, yeah, my provider. Jehovah Rapha, yeah, my healer. Jehovah Shalom, yeah, oh my peace of mind. You are my strength, like no other. You are my song in the storm. I just wanna praise you and praise you. Lift my voice to you, I give you praise, yeah. Woo. Say, I don't know. Now one thing I do, Papa, why you keep on blessing me like this? You keep on favoring me like this. You protecting me like this. You sustaining me like this. I'm so grateful, God. Grateful, God. You give me plenty money. Too much data. Fun cherry. You put food on my table, clothes on my body, and you share to me. So I say, elevation by you, promotion by you, celebration by you, blessing by you, favor by you. When it's plenty, I'm grateful, God. Oh, I don't know. One thing I do, Papa, why you keep on blessing me like this? Oh, you favor me like this. Oh, you're loving me like this. Blessing me. Oh, of my life. Lord, you are the song that I sing. Lord, you are the air that I breathe. For you are the love of my life, the song that I sing. For you are the air that I breathe, the light of my life. Lord, you are the song that I sing. Lord, you are the air that I breathe.
Oh, my Father, I praise your name. Yeah, Jehovah Nissi. Yeah, yeah. The earth must bow to you every day, 'cause only you deserve it. As I hear the wind blow, sing your name, Jehovah Nissi. You alone deserve it. The birds sing to you. See the trees wave to you. You deserve it, God. Lord, you deserve it. Oh, my power, my praise to you. Oh, Lord, I will give you praise. I will give you the glory. You alone deserve it. Glory, you alone deserve it. You alone, Papa, you alone, hey, you alone, you alone deserve it. You alone, say you alone, you alone deserve it. Say presence to beautify the earth. After the rain, you give us sunshine. You give us feet to dance for you. You give us the voices to sing your praise. You deserve it, God. Lord, you deserve it. I celebrate you, God. I salute you. Oh, Lord, I will give you praise. I will give you the glory. You alone deserve it. Oh, Lord, I will give you praise. I will give you the glory. You alone deserve it. You alone. Papa, you alone. Hey, you alone. You alone deserve it. You alone. Say you alone. You alone. You alone deserve it, Lord. You are the way maker. Alpha and Omega. The way maker. You are the Alpha and Omega. Oh Lord, I will give you praise. I will give you the glory. You alone deserve it. Oh Lord, I will give you praise. I will give you the glory. You alone deserve it. You alone, Papa, you alone. Hey, you alone. You alone deserve it. You alone. Say you alone. You alone. You alone deserve it. Oh, take my heart. It is for you. 'Cause you alone. I give you my everything. Oh, my life. You alone, Jesus. That gift you give to me, I give it right back to you. Hey, you alone, God. Say you alone. You alone, yeah. Take it again, take it again, take it again, take it again, take it. You deserve it, God.
This one is for everybody who loves to praise the Lord. Get ready to jump up on your feet, clap your hands, stomp your feet, dance if you can, 'cause I can feel the Spirit is gonna move up in here tonight. Come on, glorious Lamb, hallelujah, let's go.
We will worship you every day, Lord. King of glory. Yes. Hallelujah. 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 Yeah. Sing Hosanna. That's what I came to do. Oh, yeah. My favorite person. Oh, yeah. I thank you for your grace. There's not a God like you. I'll be a fool. What I came to do. My voice, my praise. Oh, yeah. My deliverance has come true. Your love and mercy. Hallelujah. 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 Yeah.
Hello, 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 hello. That was the Glorious Lamb International. Hallelujah is indeed is the highest praise. Before we start, Liberian people at what time, right? Let me go back to my Liberian English. Liberian people at what time? The guest host is running late in a little meeting, but anyway, I'm here. So, hi everybody. Let me go through my list and just say hi, happy Easter to me. So I know you guys are here. So I finally got your comments to be on the other side here. So let me welcome you guys and I say happy Easter once more. So Elizabeth Small, happy Easter. Lena Diamond Bright, happy Easter as well. And welcome Dice Cooper, welcome to my life and my one and only partner for life, Ambassador Rufus Divine Connor, the irreplaceable D. Welcome. And Ada Small, welcome sister. Happy Easter to you as well. And my friend Miata Freeman Cooper, excuse me, welcome to you as well. Narissa Montgomery, which is CC, that whole hell of they can name won't be sunny civilized. Welcome my darling sister and my sister Gloria Tewatama Little Glow. Welcome as well to the Let's Talk About It with Muko. Oh my God. Oh, hey. Wawe Eto Shana Suku, welcome to my life and happy Easter to you as well. Wilson, welcome as well and happy Easter. And I see you are watching from Boston, Massachusetts, USA. So everybody, welcome. We have an interesting topic here today. And the topic is, will you date your friend X? So let's talk about this though. These are things that happen around here. People fussing for no reason. Some people saying, well, they probably had something going and it was just waiting for me to break up and stuff like that. Oh my God, my one and only sister, Patricia M. Brown from all the way North Carolina, sister, welcome. And I am happy to have you and Suku on board today. So you guys can partake and, let's talk. This is a conversation. If you need your voice to be heard, if you want to come on live, I don't mind. I'll put you on. I'll just send you the link. It's not the regular Facebook link. If you want to participate in a telephone conversation, oh yes, we do have a telephone number, which is our WhatsApp number. You can call our website number that is going down the screen here. Call and participate in our conversation. My guest host, my regular guest host, she are on some family, she busy today, so she will not be on today at that way, so it's unfortunate. I love my girl, so she keep it going. So you guys, this is the topic, this is the conversation. Drop your topic. But before we go through that, I would like to throw light on something that happened a couple of weeks about 2 weeks ago, about an abuse that took place with one of our little sister and our celebrity chef, Chance, his name is, I believe. Well, I watch people talk about this abuse. I watch people criticize her. I watch people say a lot of things about her, which of course that bothers me to the point one of the host, show host, Facebook Live talk show host. I called her and I had to express how I feel, and I told her I didn't like the idea. Why if she was killed during that abuse? Why if she was killed? Are you guys still going to sit there and say, oh well, because she got on me before, so we got to get back at her? Abuse is abuse. Let me talk about abuse. Abuse is one terrible thing that you don't want to go through. You want nobody to go through it as well. And abuse. You never want to go through an abuse with anybody. I am telling you. Because for people who have not been in an abusive relationship, you wouldn't understand what abuse is like. You know, sometimes when we talk about abuse in relationship, we only talk about, oh, the man hitting us, the man beating us. But like I said, we're talking about this. So one of our sisters were abused by her fiance, her baby daddy. I don't know how the relationship really is, but she was abused. So people went around. Oh, you're sorry. You're sorry. People went around. I love myself. You see, I putting myself on the screen. I just love to see myself. But anyway, let me just move myself. But anyway, you know, and people started to talk and say all kinds of things about her. You know, people started to talk and say all kinds of things about her, which was totally wrong, and I stand against it. I know she was trying to raise awareness for people to know exactly what's going on with her, what's happening to her, you know, and stuff like that. But I know she raised the awareness in the wrong way, that people ran with it. But I just want to encourage our sisters. It is so wrong. It is so wrong. It is not a good thing for you to sit and always talk about an abuse case with somebody who was a victim, and you make it look like they are guilty or they are at fault. It don't matter what the person do to you. When it comes to abuse in a relationship, she could have been killed. So it bothered me for those of y'all who was running around with it and making fun out of it. I say shame on you, women. Shame on you. Nobody deserves to be abused in any way. Be it verbal abuse, physical abuse, mental abuse. These things are not good. When one of our sisters are abused, we are out to stand for that person and speak against it. And speak against it. That's what we are to do as women, as women. Men spoke against it. So what more about you talk show host going on Facebook, castigating her and saying all sort of things? Do you guys want to hear the story? You don't know the story. Talking about she went into a relationship with a man that is already married. How did she know? How did she know? She did not know he was married. She got involved with him. She loved him. And they decided and chose to establish a family. Little did she know he was married. Little did she know he was an abusive person. Who would have thought? I didn't know he was this abusive as well. I had a conversation with him. I met him. We talked. He looked like a very responsible person. But who deserved to be abused? Nobody. Nobody deserved. Nobody deserved to be abused, y'all. Nobody. So this was really, really wrong for us to sit and talk about it in a negative way, castigate her, say all kinds of things about her. This was totally wrong, my people. Let us stop. Let us always stand for each other. Let always stand for each other. Let us always stand for each other. Abuse is wrong. We need to speak against it. Some of us, we went through an abuse one time, I'll tell you, and he never tried that bull crap with me no more. He never tried that with me anymore in his life. Because I remember when I was dating this person, he had the audacity, he had the nerves, he was out of his mind to slap me in the face. And guess what I did? I slapped him right back. I did. Slapped the living hell out of him. And from that day, he never tried anymore. He never tried. If you submit to somebody who is abusive to you, they will continuously abuse you. If you submit to an abusive relationship, you try to cover up or tolerate. If a man hits you once, he will hit you twice. He will. He will. I have listened to stories. I have seen people get killed for an abuse relationship. Men kill the women, abuse the women, abuse their girlfriends. Women abuse men and kill them as well. I had a cousin in California from my dad's side. He was married to this girl. Both of them was always into quarrel, abusing each other. And guess what? If I can have you, nobody else's can. And what did she do? She killed him and killed herself. People get killed. But you guys sit there because you had a beef before. Or maybe she said something about you before. Or you heard or out of jealousy. Or probably you wanted a man. Sometimes we just jealous each other for no apparent reason, my kids can say. Then somebody is abused, a woman is abused. You sit there, talk all kinds of things about her. I even saw a comment that said, oh, I was feeling sorry for her, but with this go for me, I'm not sorry anymore. She's in another state. She was in another state. She left her family in Minnesota, if you guys don't know, and moved over to Atlanta to establish a family. Little did she know that she was going to be treated that way. Come on now. She need money to come back. If you can help, help. If you could not help, just keep quiet. I tell people, if you have to comment on somebody's life and be negative and be insulting to them, then you must as well just block that person or just don't say anything. But I just think and I believe, and if anybody can agree with me, I stand to be corrected if I'm wrong. There's no way I would ever tolerate this. You know why? I have my daughters. I have daughters. I'm a mom. She and my daughter could be cry. If I'm not wrong, maybe she a couple of years older than my daughter. But mind you now, I got a stepdaughter that's 31. So she can be my daughter. Even though I didn't birth her, but she can be my daughter. So I stand against abuse in any form. I stand against abuse. In any way, I stand against abuse. Against women, against children, and against men. Because sometimes we women, we abuse men as well. So I stand against it as well. Nobody deserves to be hit on. Nobody deserves to be hit on. I'm telling you, if any man dare try me, even the one that I have, if he just dare raise his hand on me one day, it would be the end of his life. I would tell you that. I would tell you that. I'm your mother of your children or your mother of your child, and you want to hit on me, and I got to work 16 hours. I got to be able to take care of your children. Oh, hell to the no. Hell to the no. So let me welcome my audience here. Sister Mama Cole Roberts. Welcome, Mama. That's one of my big sisters from way back. Welcome, and one of my greatest customers. I've been looking for you. So yes. That is totally wrong. You don't treat anybody like that. You don't hate on anybody, y'all. You don't hate on anybody. You do not hate. Happy Easter, everybody. Sissy, happy Easter, y'all. Happy Easter. The Sissy lipstick, I named after Sissy. I'm still waiting for her to come and purchase her lipstick. So, yeah. Nobody. And before we take a break and wait for us to join our topic and talk. I am so glad I got some questions that were sent to me. People WhatsApp me and ask me questions about abusive relationship. And you know these things, people don't realize when we talk about abuse. Like I always say, we talk about abuse in relationship. We just think that punching. No, when we talk about abuse in relationship, we talk about mental abuse. We talk about women being so abusive to their husband verbally. I ain't lying. Sometimes when they piss you off, you got nothing to say but cuss the hell out of them though. Sometimes are the only languages they understand. But what is wrong? It's always good for people to sit and talk. Men abuse their wives. Wives abuse their husband. When I talk about abuse, the way some men talk to their women, you wonder what's going on with them. You wonder if they order their mind. You wonder if this the man I'm sleeping with. You wonder this the man that I'm laying down with. And a woman that you are laying down with, why will you be insulting, talking to their ruler? No. No way. Wilson said no one has the right to abuse another person in any way. Whatever abuse is relatively wrong, it could lead to something dangerous, which of course, unexpectedly, yes, you could kill that person. And let me tell you, oh, why did she call the cops? First of all, she didn't call the cops. Luckily for her and blessedly for her, she had a friend in the house that called the cops. Oh, she was not abused. She was not beaten because she took her own picture. No, she did not take that picture. Let me tell you something. If a police officer is called to your house for an abuse case or any kind of case that is life-threatening, guess what happened? They take the picture of that victim. It was the police officer that took the picture of the victim. Nobody deserves to be hate on. Nobody deserves to be abused. I tell people, y'all see my beautiful face? Ain't nobody gonna put mark on it. You go free. No, hell no. Hell no. Two things. And I would tell my expected son-in-laws out there, you just dare hit on my daughter. You just dare hit on my daughters. Even my expected daughter-in-laws stand out there. I just dare you hit on my sons. I'm not playing. I just dare you hit on my son. You'll see what you get out of it. Nobody deserves to be abused in any way. Most especially when it comes to physically. I'll tell you this story. Do you guys remember this girl called Patient in Liberia? She used to go to AM Zion Academy. She had a boyfriend named was Dodo. I remember it was, I think it was AM Zion night. They were having like gather day and they were having a ball, and she wanted to go to the ball that night, got dressed, and they went into an argument, got pissed up. He killed the girl. People who know that story, they're supposed to know it from in the 90s. I think it was like 1998, 1988, but people would know that story. I don't really remember the year. He killed his girlfriend. He killed his girlfriend. They seem domestic violence behavior. He killed his girlfriend. I watched people get killed. I watched people get hurt. I watched people get hurt. And I'll tell anybody, I don't care how long I can be with you. I don't care how many children that I have with you. The day you ever raise your hand on me to even curse me, say you curse me, it finished. Because if you can curse me inside the house, behind closed door, you can curse me in front of anybody. We should learn how to talk. We should learn how to settle things. That's what we should do. Violence is not the way to solve problems. Hitting on a woman because she did not listen to you, because you got something spilled going on, you're arguing about something, hitting on a woman is so wrong. Jesus was resurrected today on the third day. We celebrate Easter, his resurrection. But during his crucifixion meant, listen to this, during the crucifixion of Christ, when he was on the cross, about to give up, what did he say to us? He says, son, behold thy mother. Mother, behold thy son. You think because his mom was there crying, so you're talking to your mom? I believe through the eyes of faith, Jesus was talking to all the women and all the men. Men, these women are your mothers regardless. And I tell men all the time, men, you was birthed by a woman. Woman, we were birthed by a woman. You see how it goes? You see how it goes around and around and around? And any man who loves his wife, who loves his mother, should be able to take care of his wife, should be able to respect his wife. No form of abuse. when we talk about abuse, we are in the U.S. We are in the United States of America. I'll let you guys listen to this. And this actually, person that sent me this message don't even live in the state, but they follow the show. And they wanted to ask a question. Sometimes, like I said, a lot of people, they are embarrassed to answer question on the show when we're talking. A lot of people don't want to talk because they don't want people in their fries. So for that reason, they call. That's why we say we got we got a WhatsApp number. Anybody can call and give their input. Anybody can call in and give their input. If you don't want to call in to give your input, you can just put it down here. Hey Grace, how are you? Welcome to our live and thanks for coming on. So even if you do not want to come on to give your experience, things that you have experienced in life, things that you have experienced in a relationship, that's why we got our WhatsApp number. People call our WhatsApp phone and ask us questions and stuff like that. So I got this call. You guys listen from this call. People call and ask about the same abuse in relationship. And this person actually is in the African setting. So that's what I was telling me and my we were talking last night, me and Adowe and my husband, we were talking about stuff. They were like, you see, that's what I don't like about y'all. Y'all always saying Liberian men, African men, African men. And I make him to understand the reason of which we talk about African men, because these are the men that we are entangled with. A lot of us African women, we ain't dating no American man. Only a minority of us we found with different nationality out of Africa. So that's why when we talking, we refer to African men. Or sometimes we say Liberian men, because these are the ones we are married to. These are the ones that we talk to and stuff like that. So let's listen to this question that was sent by one of our viewers.
Your shows where you talk about relationship and other stuff. But I have a
Okay, hold on. Yeah. Okay, let's go.
I hope everything okay. So I've been watching your shows, right, where you talk about relationship and other stuff. But I have a question, right? But I couldn't, post it there because I want, people all up in my question. Why is it so okay for a man to say sarcastic things to women, right? For example, you have a man and a woman having an argument, and then you say something really, say bad things to the woman. But if the woman having to reciprocate those things to him, then she becomes disrespectful. In our African setting, then you're disrespectful. I don't get it. For me, everything in me tells me that it is not okay for a man to feel comfortable to disrespect a woman, and when the woman does the same, then she becomes rude. I don't believe in that norms. I think it's totally wrong. Maybe it's just African setting, but it doesn't make sense. Why is it so okay for him? That for example, that girl and cuss the woman. When the woman uses the same lines and say bye, so no woman. Why? I know women will be humble to their husband and thing, but if the husband is not humble and seeing the woman as his equal, there is no need, right? There is no need. Anyway, give me your thoughts on this. Hello.
There you go. I get this question all the time. And there you go again. There we are again. It's an African person asking this question. But if an African, maybe it's only an African certain. What you guys say, audience? What you guys think about it? Not only African setting. Okay. All right. I got friends who are American. A lot of times, to be very honest, I really don't have American friends that would come and say, my husband abused. Okay. I know an American person, okay, who's married to a Liberian. And like I said, the only problem is, the complaint is, he don't spend time with me. A lot of Liberian men don't know how to spend time with their wives. A lot of Liberian men don't know how to spend time with their wives. Yes, a lot of men don't know how to spend time with their wives. And you heard the question. Guys, I need you guys that are watching to help me with this. Because when I talk, my brother will soon be on. Because when I talk, you will say I've been biased. You will say I've been biased. And thank you. It's an African man who's watching right now and even talking and giving us some scriptures that the Bible talk about violence, abuse, and everything else. Shift. Yes, 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 yes. That's it. Y'all can read the question over there where he talk about the book of James, where the Bible say we should be slow to talk, we should be slow to anger and wrath and speak and everything else. So now the guys that are watching, every time when we talk about Liberian men, people want to sit and say, oh, y'all women, y'all come to America, y'all want to adopt the American system, which of course is no. Listen to it again and let me hear you guys.
I hope everything okay. So I've been watching your shows, right, where you talk about relationships and all that stuff. But I have a question, right? But I couldn't, post it there because I don't want, people all up in my question. Why is it so okay for a man to say sarcastic things to women, right? For example, you have a man and a woman having an argument, and then you say something really, say bad things to the woman. But if the woman having to reciprocate those things to him, then she becomes disrespectful. In our African setting, then you're disrespectful. I don't get it. For me, everything in me tells me that it is not okay for a man to feel comfortable to disrespect a woman, and when a woman does the same, then she becomes rude. I don't believe in that norms. Like, I think it's totally wrong. Maybe it's just African setting, but it doesn't make sense. Why is it so okay for him that for example, that girl and pastor woman, when a woman uses the same line and say, "By so no woman." Why? I know women will be humble to their husband and think, but if the husband is not humble and seeing the woman as his equal, there is no need, right? There is no need.
No woman deserves to be disrespected in any way by her husband or her partner. No woman deserves. Guys, I'm watching your Dice Cooper. I see you on. I need your input. Put your input down. Let me know. Is it okay for a man to abuse his wife? In any way, to disrespect his wife? Listen, sometimes you complain, women, we are very stubborn, we want to adopt the system in the US and blah 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 blah. Yes, the Bible says women be submissive to your husband, but in the same token, Christ and those guys that was given the inspiration to write the Bible, trust me, God know what he gave them. Because right, God said to God said to hold on 1 minute here. Okay, welcome Anthony. Because God gave us the instruction, gave men the instruction and said, men, love your wife as Christ loved the church. And then he said, wives, be submissive to your husband. I always quote this scripture. How can a woman be submissive to her husband if her husband don't love and respect her? If you love your wife, like Christ commanded you to love your wife, if you love your wife, guess what comes after that? Your wife will respect you. She will be very submissive to you. But if you disrespect, listen to the question. It's not okay. And then she said, well, maybe it's the African side. No, not only African, not only Liberians. I know people that I'm friendly with from Uganda. They are in an abusive relationship. To talk to me about it all the time. They talk to me about it all the time. I got people from Kenya that we have conversation. They talk about the same thing. I got friends from Ghana. I got friends from Guinea. I got friends from Nigeria, America. And they talk about it. Why is it so hard for a man to love and respect his wife in order for her to not be abused? Anthony. we're talking about abusive relationship, or somebody who a quarter or viewer of ours who has been following us, she called me during the week and asked me if it's okay. I don't know if you heard. Did you hear that recording that I played? The message that was left on my voicemail.
Oh no.
Okay, let you listen to it so you can be able to respond to it, okay? And
Okay.
she anonymous. I'm not going to call her name at all. I would not call her name, but when she said that, I said nobody deserves to be abused, and I instructed her to watch the show today, and she would get some answer because I'm going to have a man on the show who would be able to relate to that. Okay, just listen to it one more time.
Anyway, give me a thought on this.
Hold on.
Hello, ma. I hope everything okay. So I've been watching your shows, right, where you talk about relationships and other stuff. But I have a question, right? But I couldn't, post it there because I don't want, people all up in my question. Why is it so okay for a man to say sarcastic things to women, right? For example, you have a man and a woman having an argument, and then you say something really, say bad things to the woman. But if the woman having to reciprocate those things to him, then she becomes disrespectful. In our African setting, then you disrespectful. I don't get it. For me, everything even tells me that it is not okay for a man to feel comfortable to disrespect a woman, and when a woman does the same, then she becomes rude. I don't believe in that norms. Like, I think it's totally wrong. Maybe it's just African setting, but it doesn't make sense. Why is it so okay for him that for example, that girl and pass the woman? When a woman uses the same lines and say it back, so why? I know women will be humble to their husband and thing, but if the husband is not humble and seeing the woman as his equal, there is no need, right? There is no need. Anyway, give me a thought on this.
That was it, Anthony. It was one of our viewers that follow us.
Well, she raised a very good point. Well, I hope she's listening today. I don't think it is not okay for a man to verbally abuse a woman. It is not okay for a woman to verbally abuse a man. Either way, it's not okay. So if the man uses words that will demean you or bring you down or shame you, if you go back and use the same words, then the both for you are the same. But I don't know who came up with the decision that it was not okay for the woman to get back and use the same words. Because if you start using foul words against somebody, the person might, one way or the other, adapt to that system. If you say, I told you today, Vic, that when a good person gets friendly with a bad person, if the bad person does not transform the good person and make that person bad, the bad person will actually, it's one way or the other. One person will have to turn the other person around.
That's why the people say a bird of the same fellow flocks together.
Yeah. And I want people to know in the book of Proverbs 22:24-25, it said, make no friendship with a man given to anger, nor go with a wrathful man, lest you learn his ways and entangle yourself in his snare. Our sisters that we have out there, the last time I said it on the show, you have to study somebody before you fall in love with that person. You want to be able to date this person. You have some time together, and you learn the person's ways before you move in with that person. It is not a good thing to see somebody for the very first time after 3 weeks. Oh, I'm very hot for this guy because he's 6 foot tall. He has 6 packs and he has muscles that you are looking for. And all those physical things that will not offer well for the relationship are those things you put your eyes on instead of putting on the internal part of the relationship. What comes from in the present is what you should be concerned about. So it is better to study somebody. It is better to get to know who that person is before you love the person. Truly speaking, if you start dating a guy and you start having time together within 4, 5, 6 months, you will definitely get to see some things about that person. If the person is aggressive, they will show it to you either at a dinner table or in front of your friends. They will say something to you, and it will serve as a red flag, in that relationship. Yeah. So to simply answer your question, it is not that it is good for a woman to say bad things to a man, or the man say bad things to the woman. Both parties are equal. They can come and say things to each other. But if you are the one from a home, you come from a home, you are not used to those things. But you are in this relationship only because you just love the physical feature of that person. That person will gradually drag you into the abusive behavior. One of these days, you find yourself hitting on that man, something you have never done in your life before. And, it's supposed to be something that I would say, look, I never did this in my life before, but I find myself going in this direction. Yeah.
Yes, like I was talking earlier about this little girl that was abused by her fiance, right? He came to Minnesota. He met her, and they got entangled and decided, well, I love you. We can make things happen, and I'm living in Atlanta. I got my business in Atlanta. So what if we move together? Let's move together and see how it works. And she got pregnant and all of that. So, but what really have been gotten to me, Anthony, people sit there and make fun of her and castigate her, talk a whole lot of things about her that they don't even know. You understand?
Yeah.
And they joke about her being abused. They're bullying her. They're bullying her. Oh shit, well, abused and you bullying the girl. You got what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So, and then I brought that up. And I was showing the pictures of her abuse. And I even, what I did, I went, what I did was, I'm sorry. I was talking about it. I even went to one of the girls that was on the show, and talking about her being abused and stuff like that. And when I saw that people were making fun out of her, I got so pissed off, Anthony. I was really, really pissed. So I had to step into that person and say, listen, I don't think it's right for you to sit here and castigate somebody or say all sort of things about them, and you don't know what happened. You understand?
Yeah.
You don't know what happened. It really pissed me off. I was mad.
Yeah.
So I think, yeah,
You have every
yeah,
reason to get mad.
yes.
I
And
read.
then my question to them,
Yeah.
in case she had gotten killed,
Yeah. They will still say the same thing.
in case she had gotten killed,
Yeah.
you see,
Yeah.
he beat her up. Two Liberians, your own Liberian brother and your Liberian sister.
Is that a
So
guy who is that a chef, a Liberian chef?
yes, yeah, a chef. Yeah, he's a chef in Atlanta. He had a restaurant here. I think he run a restaurant here. I don't know the story with it, but that's the guy in Atlanta. How can you beat a woman? How can you brutalize a woman like this? And I'll tell you, if a friend of hers were not at home in the house with them that day, she could have been killed, she said.
Is she back in Minnesota now?
Yes, I believe she is. So we have to learn to love each other and be our brother's keeper. We cannot do this. This is so wrong. I was telling them, Anthony, I think you know this story here. Couple of years, it was way years before I got married. I was dating this individual. You remember that fight? He jumped on me to fight.
Yeah.
I beat that. Yeah, excuse my language. I beat that son of my son.
Yeah.
I beat it. It was like like something going on with me, because let me tell you, I can always say it. If a man hits you once, he will hit you twice. If
Yeah.
a woman hits you once, she will hit you twice. And
Yeah.
a lot of times, sometimes the women, we are so violent. We are so abusive to our husbands.
Yeah.
Let's talk so. We are so abusive to our husbands. So sometimes, some men, they are really committed to the vow. When I talk about vow, there are some men, I can say, me, I will never divorce my wife. I don't know what, I don't care what happened. I will never divorce my wife. Right? But sometimes we women can bring that demon out in the men. We can bring that demon. We can make a man to be violent to us. The way we treat our husband sometimes. Anthony, can you put your volume down, because I'm getting an echo from your phone? Can you just put the volume down? So, if you be abusive to your husband, that husband was just what you said. It's like birds of the same feather flocks together. Sometimes the woman make the man to be violent. Every time you go to America, what are you coming from? What are you coming from? You can't ask, baby, where you been? I've been calling you. What's wrong? I don't like it. I don't like this. Don't get me wrong. Or sometimes when I flip, Anthony, you've been knowing me for so many years. We've been body for years. When I flip, you know me, it can be easy. When my thing get inside me, jelly and not drink. Some kind of crazy thing. Yeah. I still want to sit and just reflect on how he can look at me and slap me. For what thing? Because you say, I'm now go to party, I come, I can slap me. You all on your mind? I play without him up in me. I mock him. I took the rock. I bust down to his car windshield. I said, you will never come to my house again. Can't try that nonsense with me. To can't hit on me for what? You know what? He never tried that nonsense with me again. Because he knew that I was not going to tolerate him hitting on me. I was not going to tolerate him controlling me to sit home and he go out. So, but that's why sometimes, I can tell Matthew, I say, what? They are things, do you know me? My carrot, you can say everything, you get it ready again. But you change. I was young. I was still in my 20s. I was young. So, nobody deserves to be abused. Women, sometimes we don't want to bring a demon in the man. Men, you the one can make us abusive sometimes. Because you causing us no reasonable understanding will cause you bad. You chicken me up. I tell you, I like how you talk to me, Liberian men. I would say Liberian men, I won't get vegetables, especially the one that just coming from Africa. All those slang there. When you ask, that mean talking to fire coming from my mouth. How you talk to your relationship? Somebody you dating. So I tell it to you before we can join the other conversation.
Yeah, it is always good for people in relationships to be respectful of each other.
I will remove myself for a minute.
Okay. Yeah, it is always good for people to be respectful of each other. You can be in a relationship with a woman and you be so abusive to her, even in front of her friends. Sometimes you don't know how to talk to her. It goes both ways. There are some women that are very rude to men. Okay, and the people say charity begins at home. It is because maybe some people, the home they grew up in, their parents used to be very abusive to each other. So they grew up with such behavior and they take it with them. And there are some people who do not have that strong, Christian value in them. So they don't understand the scripture because the scripture talks about everything. It talks about violence, it talks about abuse and everything. So once you have the necessary training in you, you'll be respectful of other people. You will know when to talk to your husband, how to address your husband in public, even at home in front of the children. You don't want to be a wife that will be so rude to your husband in front of the children, because you are definitely going to transfer those things to your kids, and your kids grow up, they will think that it is okay for them to be rude to the people that they date tomorrow. You see? So it is both ways. Even your band, you have your kids in the house and your wife says something to you. If it is not okay, there's a better way to talk to her. Say, oh, baby, can we talk or steps, that is fine. And you'll go to your room and sort it out. But if you will sit there and you come back hard on the woman in front of the children, you are banging on the doors in the house because you are so angry, you want to put your aggression on, you want to show that you are battle, you're strong, and you are hitting the doors in the house, you are hitting the table to make your partner afraid of you. I don't think it's okay. Because when those things continue to progress, then people start to think as to whether there's a mental problem associated with it. So it goes both ways. The abusive men and abusive women. So if you find yourself in a relationship like that, you have to get help for the other person. If the person is not willing to get help, then you just how you enter that relationship, you have to get out. Because it will either lead to one person going to jail, or it will lead to somebody getting hurt, go to the hospital. When you find yourself, I will reemphasize, when you find yourself in an abusive relationship and you try your best to talk to your partner and say, let's get some help for you. If that person refuses, then it is time for you to exit that relationship. If you stay there, one person might go to the hospital, another person goes to jail. And before I go over to Vic, you bring in a man from Liberia or you bring in a woman from Liberia. Maybe you left from here 2 months, you go to Liberia, you saw the person, you were there for maybe 6 weeks, you were there. Within 6 weeks, you are not going to observe anything. It is not enough of a time for you to be able to study that person. That person will be as white as a snow. And then you come back here and do the fiancé visa for the person to come to the States. You are opening a big box for yourself. You need to study somebody and get to know that person before you fall in relationship. Or else you might bring a killer to the United States that will slaughter you and your children in the house. Okay.
But Anthony, I always tell you, people can pretend. I don't care how many years it takes.
Yes.
So, sometimes when we come here, we stay so long in this country, we adopt a lot of things. We adopt the American system. Most especially some of us that came in our young adulthood. We were young adults when we came. And like I always say, it's a blessing that some of us even go to Liberia. We even in the Liberian community. I know people like myself who can't, they're not even in the community. They're not even used to Liberian business. You talk about Liberian business, they didn't even know nothing about it, and not forget everything. Because we've been here for so many years. You understand? So the only thing is that you should always seek a Christian counseling.
Yes.
We should always seek a Christian counseling, and we should allow God to be the center of our marriages and our relationships.
Yeah.
Because we are two different individuals. Because we are two individuals from two different backgrounds.
Mm-hmm.
You understand?
Yeah.
Two different upbringing. We all have had situations like that, most especially us who married to somebody from Liberia and had to bring them here. There are a lot of cultural orientations they had to go through. But like I said, for the person that called me the last time and asked me that question, if it was okay for a man to abuse his wife, no, it's not okay. Is it okay for a woman to be abusive to her husband, her partner, or anybody for that matter? No, it's not. People can say, oh, America can make the children spoil because you can beat them. No. The reason I believe that rules were passed because people abuse the children. You know how many whipping we got in Africa, marks all on our skin, then we call it discipline? No, that was not a discipline. That was abuse to the highest level. I got one uncle that used to beat me so much. When he tell me to sweep, when I go sweep, he was married to my auntie. When I go sweep, and I sweep that place, cooler man will beat me. He said me, I remember I was in, I think first grade, like, just imagine first grade. First grade, I said 7 years old, Malika ish. First grade. Malika 6 years old, he in first grade because he was born in July. So just imagine I was around that age. You tell me the same as the president of Liberia. What the president of Liberia said, Joseph Jenkins Rawa, Stephen A. Benson, Donna B. Wonder. When I missed the other one, G. But time to that, they made with just beat me. The other day I called first in America in recent time. I said the way you used to beat me, I still won't call the cops on you, you know. That abuse. That's abuse. So that's why people don't know. They say, oh, the children sport, but nobody deserves to be abused verbally, physically, mentally, in any kind of form. Because husband, you abuse your wife, you're not helping her around the house. Those things are abuse, or Anthony.
Yeah.
You're not helping your wife around the house. You're not even catering to your wife. Your wife go to work. She comes home. She got to take care of the children. She got to clean the house. She got to take care of the cooking. Then when she finished, then you want her to come in the bed and fulfill her marital vows for her foot to reach in the air and play monkey star. When she can't do it, then you say, but when I lay my wife here too cold. What's going to happen to you? Because she exhausted her mind. How many women watching here that you marry a guy, your fiance, you come from work, or your boyfriend, you come from work, you say, oh, today, me and my husband will not be easy. But by the time you can't see if you're already tired.
Yeah.
So husband, wife, learn to stay away from abuse, teamwork. A man that finds a wife finds a good thing.
Yeah.
And a team favor. From the Lord. When can the favor come in? When you love your wife. Then the favor will start to come, and then your wife will be submissive to you. Y'all will be team. Y'all will work together. Y'all will put ideas together. Oh, babe, what you think? Next year we have been renting for so long. What can we do now to get our home? Oh, babe, you know what? Oh, this is this. I think we should establish a business with this little amount. You don't know, because you know why? You guys agree. Amos 3:3, can two walk together except they agree. So that's why when you come into an agreement, I'm not saying there will not be arguments. There will be arguments and disagreement, because why? We are two different individuals, two different backgrounds. I don't care, you can be married for 50 years, y'all still argue. But you know, I have come to realize that I need to learn to walk away. I need to learn. So for me, I know how to walk away. So I just keep quiet. When you thought something I agree, I just say, He doesn't like that either. No, he don't like that. So that's it, Anthony. So, you know, let's jump to the other topic. This is my view, and, you know, somebody, and I would tell you the reason of which I brought this topic up. So many years ago, I was in that situation, Anthony. So many years ago, I was in that situation. And this is the question. Will you date your friend ex? Will you date your friend ex, Anthony? I know your question would be no.
No.
Audience, anybody out there? Let me welcome these people here. I got Grace over, Jemima Cole, Grace over here. Dice Cooper is watching. Rebecca, Becky Tyler Johnson is watching, and Doris is watching. Patient is watching, and you know. So everybody's watching, just, you know, give us a thumbs up and say, hey. We got a couple of people here is watching. Just share the video and join the conversation. I'm so excited. Yeah, this is the question. I got Future Liberian on here. I got Kevin here watching. I got somebody say, let's talk about it with Muko Online TV. Say, I'm here. Probably one of the guys from Africa that runs the page. I don't know which one of you guys are on. The other one, Kevin's here. He said, yes, mommy, I can date my ex, my friend ex. You got that right, man. I stand with you on that. Yes, we can date. I can date my friend ex, though. I can date my friend ex. So you guys join the conversation. Let's talk about this thing. And Anthony, I will tell you why. I remember about maybe... For some reason, I'm getting a feedback. I don't know from whose phone. Anthony, is that for yours?
No.
Okay, all right. It was my laptop. Okay, it was my laptop. Okay. We got Patricia Brown, Warwi Etta, Shannon, and everybody. Okay, this is the question here. Where you date your friend ex? Let me tell you, I dated a friend of mine. We went to school together. I dated her ex, but let me tell you my own thing now. I didn't know it was her ex. I didn't know it was her ex.
So that's
Because
a different thing.
okay, yeah, okay, that's a different thing. I didn't know it was her ex, right, Anthony?
Yeah.
Because I came to this country long before I met this boy, right?
Mm-hmm.
And apparently, he and this girl were together. They got engaged and everything. They were engaged, but the engagement broke.
Mm-hmm.
So I came to this country years and years later. I met him. I met him and we started dating. Yes, I am Uncle Mel. I can date. Okay. Uncle Mel said yes, he can date his friend X as well. I see your life. Kevin said he see your life. And dating your ex is dangerous. Somebody said dating your ex is dangerous. Okay,
Your
I'll
friend
tell you.
ex, yeah.
So we got entangled. We were dating, and I think this guy was from Pennsylvania. You remember? We were dating. Anthony know most of my late chanting back in the day. So Anthony know all my late chanting back in the day. All my late tin back in the days. But anyway, we were dating. We got so serious to the point that we're talking about marriage. So, but we're having conversation from one thing to another. We're having a conversation, and then what happens? I cannot talk right now. So, but we're having a conversation about my school, Anthony. And I said, we're talking about BW Harris Episcopal High School, which of course that was the school that I attended. So we're talking about school and whatever. And he was like, oh, you want to BW Harris? Why? Yeah. I put yeah. Oh, you know, so and so. And guess what? This person myself was like this. We're from ninth grade. I will tell you when she's not in school and we got to take quiz. I won't try to take her quiz for her. She would take my quiz. That's how close we were. But then when I came, back in the days, no phone like how we got a phone system, we got internet and stuff like that. No way to communicate with her. So this one day he and myself was together, and both of us was together in the car right here. We're driving. He had come from out of town to visit me. So we're in the car driving. We're in a car driving, and it was his birthday, so he had come to spend his birthday with me. So then she had called. They don't go out no more, but sometimes you got ex, you remember the birthday, you call. So while we're in the car driving from the store home, she called him. When she called his phone to wish him happy birthday, then he called her name. So I'm like, so I waited for after the conversation. Then I said, did I hear this name? What's the person's last name? He called the person last name. I said, oh, you know her? He said, yeah, that's the girl I told you I was engaged to, and the engagement broke. I was like, oh, the motive. Then I started to explain everything to him. I started to tell him who we were, how our relationship was, and everything, and stuff like that. He said, really? I said, yeah. I said, oh my God, I feel so bad. Where is she? Is she here? He said, yeah. I said, give me her number. He gave me her number, Anthony. I waited, everything, whatever. When he left, I called. She said, why you got my number? No, but I think he told her, right after I told him, he called her to tell her who a woman was.
Yeah, guys will do that.
Yes.
Yeah, we do that.
So I'm like, but I didn't know he had talked to her. And apparently she asked him, oh, where are you? And he said, I was my girlfriend, and he called my name. I'm with Victoria. Whatever, I came to spend the birthday with my girlfriend, Victoria. So, but I didn't know they had talked, right? So, but this story was so long, but I can't explain all year. We'll be doing it bit by bit and bit by bit till we finish it. So, But I was really not to myself. I was on ease. I didn't feel good. I started to feel guilty, Anthony. But I don't think I was supposed to feel guilty. So he was like, "Oh, why are you feeling guilty about this lady? Must have broke her years ago
Yeah.
before you even got in the picture. It was not because of you that we breaking up." So within my mind, being a good person, I'm like, okay, maybe I will call her and explain it to her. Maybe I will call her and explain it to her. You understand? So everything happened. He left. Then I call her. I call her and I told her, "Oh, I heard that you were dating so and so person." And she said, "Yes, we were engaged and blah blah blah." And she tried to tell me all her fully story too, apparently to discourage me, whatever.
Yeah, she will do that.
But yeah, we're dating till later on again. Some of the stories she told me started to come out where he was cheating on me. And I had to break up. I don't give cheater chance. Only maybe when we marry, yeah. But I don't give cheater chance because you know why? If I would give you one chance, but I don't have a lot of chances for a man who cheats on me. You
Yeah.
understand? I don't have a lot of chances for that. So when you cheat on me once, I know you would cheat on me twice. So when you cheat on me once, if I consider you, then guess what happens? I will kick you out. So when I found out he was cheating, we broke up. Then I went to Pennsylvania. Me and her met. With my clear heart, we friends. But that girl has something terrible against me, though.
Yeah.
So that's my question. I didn't know. For me, I didn't know. But for now, I will tell you. Let's do this. My friend X, how is this person? Sometimes people beef for you when they find out that you're going out with the ex.
Yeah.
Then they open you are my friend. How friendly are you guys? How close you guys were? Were you guys buddy? Were you guys acquaintance or associates? Because a lot of times people see you, "Oh, hi Victoria, hi Muku, how you doing? Oh, I know her. I've been knowing this person for years. We live in the community, we're in the same state, I know you for years." But I might not know personal things about you. I might not know you dating this person. I start to date this person. They start to beef for you for nothing. So in that case, what do? I'll date. You're not my friend. If you say we're buddy, what we like the story I was telling you, we were buddy. We ate together. We walked to school together. From Ken Johnson Road, would take a stroll all the way up Broad Street to school. You understand? Just walking, talking. After school, we both taking our little PWR uniform, wrapping it up, putting it in another bag, and wearing our jean dress in it, and running all over the streets of Monrovia. So that how we were buddy. But I didn't know. Because I've relocated to another country, and you in another country, there's no communication. I was not at fault.
Yeah.
But I think she had it against me.
Yeah, I think she was wrong for holding it against you because you didn't know that the both of them had a relationship before. So that is completely different from ex. Okay, let's take for example, if I have my best friend or my buddy, and we get along all the time, and he knows everything about me because your best friend will know everything about you. Maybe there will be a few things that they will know, but they will know most of the things. Who the girls you hang out with, how many girls you have dated, the one that you love. Even if you dated 4 or 5 girls, the one you love the best, your best friend knows everything. Yeah, yeah. So for me,
we address your comment in a bit.
Yeah, we address the comment. But for me, I will never date my friend's ex, even if he was not buddy to me. But we live in the same community, and I say hi to you. I pass by you all the time. I see you and your girlfriend. Someone I say hi to the both of you, and you people break up. No, I won't date that person.
So even if y'all are not buddy, you and I date the person. Anthony,
no,
you're not related.
No, yeah, we're not related. But the thing about it is that this is somebody I have been seeing with you, and we maybe live in the same community. I'm not comfortable having a relationship with that person when you break up because there will always be that doubt that maybe she was thinking with this guy when we're together. Yes, that's my opinion. That's my opinion. Yeah.
Okay, we got Samuel, future Liberia Samuel here. He say it does not feel good to see your ex with someone new. Whether you are over him or not, if you are not waiting to risk it, especially if this friend is someone who's been by your side through it all. It probably isn't worth it to date their ex, even if you feel like your friend is not cool with it.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, that's your view, that's your opinion, right? That's your opinion. So let's see another comment here. Anthony, you can read that. That is from Future Samuel as well.
I can say sometimes it is fun to date your friend's ex, but it really depends on the type of relationship they had and the kind of friendship that you have with him. Here are some examples. One, a woman that your friend was having casual sex with. Whoa, these guys, many guys date and have sex with multiple women at once.
Okay, then Kevin say here. Whoa, mommy, you really run like bureau too.
BWRDs was the best.
No, not BWR or BW Harris.
Yeah, because it's a
That
BWR.
Boca Washington Institute or BW Harris in Pennsylvania
Yeah.
High School. He said BW Harris, he made a mistake. This was your best in Liberia after school and dismissed. You can change your uniform, right?
Yeah.
But let me tell you something, Anthony. The thing is, like, we used to do that, Anthony. I will not lie to nobody. I will not lie, right? Let me tell you what my 24-year-old, soon to be 29, soon to be 25, she needs to take her and put her in the bag and get her to school. In the morning when she leaving the house, I see her in her clothes. But when she come in, one time I told her, I said, "I clothes I can be carrying to school." I was in that situation before I know it. She said, "But mommy." Yes, but you know, because the school had a rule on our principal, what a woman named Clara Hush, and I forget the woman name. Daddy needs to come over here so he can get involved in the coming here. Where is Matthew Bamo?
Is he around today?
Matthew Bamo, come on. I think he upstairs. But anyway, yes, we're not doing it because we want to go to boyfriend, but what this was the policy. School dismissed at 1:30. You just there wearing uniform all over the place. We want to go to the basketball game. We want to go hang up with friends and stuff like that. So we had to change our clothes, you know. And I would tell my daddy now. When the drawer come, I will have to pay that drawer.
Yeah.
Go tell daddy say my school playing game, which of course my school ain't playing, but I won't be to that basketball game. Either the sport commission or YMC. I want to be among the numbers, you know. So your mommy was really enjoying it. Yeah, PWRS days are my best days. So so that's it. You know, people join the conversation and tell us your view and our sweet sister mommy, your sweet sister mommy here. So you know, you're joining the conversation and let's talk about it. So that's it. So Anthony, why will you not date your ex? You have already said it, but
Yeah.
for me, I'm telling you, I will date my ex. I will date my friend ex. I don't care. You're not related. You're not related.
That's what I'm saying. Everybody has their opinion to this thing, and
The way look, the way
the way you perceive things.
I have an open mind. That the problem with me.
Yeah.
You know, in my family, I got a friend, a sister that can tell me, say, "Damn, Moko, you can take risks." Today my son was playing. I got him some Legos. He liked to build and imagine things. So I got him a Legos and he came to me. He said, "Mommy, look what I fixed." And he had something like this. I said, "What's that?" He said, "Mommy, that's a drill." Right? So while he was playing with it, it fell. When it fell, then he said, "Oh, I will fix it back, Mommy. Don't worry, I will fix it back. Everybody made a mistake." And I'm listening to him. I say, "Yes, I know." Then one thing he said to me, he said, "Mommy, you know when people made a mistake, they learn from the mistake, right?" I say, "Yes." So that's me. I take risks. If it's good or bad, I learn from it. I learn from it. I like to go out there to see things. Anthony, for the stages that I have been in life, when a man smiling with me, I know if he like me or not.
Yeah.
When a man go out and come back, when he coming from cheating on me, I know the facial expression when he cheating. I know the facial expression when he just went out there to hang out with his friends. I'm telling you. I'm telling you. You know, sometimes people say, oh, my instinct in the secular word. People say instinct, instinct, instinct. My instinct tells me, I don't deal with instinct. I deal with the spirit of discernment. Because that's the gift God has given me. I discern a lot of things. So, why I learned all these things? Because I took risks in life. I went places that I had no business going. I've seen things that I have no business saying. So, I'll tell you one story. In Liberia, I had this one friend from Sano County. She used to go to West Point to take a bath. She said for good love for men to love her, for men to like her. So she was going to Sano, and Jamil dad and I took some money. I took money to her, and she told me that where she was going. So I took some money, I gave it to her to get us some gold from, you know how they used to go get gold from Sano?
Yeah.
So I went with her to the place. She said, just carry me back to my late papi play walk. You know, I got me going in the bush and whatever. So I followed the girl. We reached there now. Whatever, man. So as I was saying, I follow her because I wanted to see what a man going to do for her. I follow her. So then she said, you better come for cooler.
You call it good luck?
Yeah, so me, I wanted to try it though. To be very honest, I wanted to experiment what it was. So I said, what thing? He gave me this. Oh God, the people in Liberia, they're full of scam. And you know how the carpenter shop, that thing, when they need to put kerosene on for us to light the wood or the coal.
Yeah.
The wood to do what? You know, when they scrape to the carpenter shop, they take a little wood and pour it.
Yeah,
The
yeah.
man took it, he put it in the bag and give it to me. He said, you want your husband had to blaze for you like fire. You know, telling the man that thing. Blaze for you like fire. I said, what thing? He said, just take the thing, you put it behind your door, you light it, just the fire will go boom.
Is that the sawdust?
Yeah, for the wood, eh? You know, I put kerosene on the thing. Me, I know. I said, okay. Hey. And I go put the thing on it. Because I still, let that day I can. Because I know when I come with a fire and a flower. What are you coming for? I was happy waiting for you. And when I told that thing, I put it behind the thing and let it fire. That thing place. I say, yeah, correct. I'm not talking. But I said, what are you coming for? Diana. I said, but let me see you work.
Let's see what you're doing.
No, let me see you work on the middle vest. Let me see you work. Oh Lord, let me see you work. So let's see what future Samuel say here. Anthony 10, they live on the right. You really know?
You say sometimes dating your friend's ex could impact your friendship.
Who cares?
Sometimes when you develop feelings, they happen to be for your friend's ex. But pursuing these feelings might not always be worth it. Some friends might be cool with you dating their ex, but other friends may feel it's crossing the line. There are some potential red flags to consider if you are trying to decide whether or not dating someone your friend has dated is a good idea.
What do you think about that?
Yeah. For me, I already made my point clear. You know, I don't know whether going to my friend and asking, still, man, you and the guy used to go out before, but now, you know, she's been coming around me, and we talk and say, okay, for me to talk to her, can I date her? I don't need anybody's opinion before I can date a woman. You understand? The best thing is I just stay away from somebody when I know that I have some kind of a relationship with that person. I'm not going to date your ex. And that is my opinion. I can do that. There are so many women out there that I can go to with different qualities. You know, I can date them and make it better than to go to my friend's ex. Yeah. I feel there will always be something that will come up tomorrow. Maybe when we are maybe arguing about something, it will come up. Yeah. Are you there? Yeah, so if you are watching live, just come up with some comments. Let us know your opinion. We are not going to downplay anybody comment here. We will read everything. I see one from Wisin Zeyu. Is it Wisin Zeyu from BWR? Is it my former schoolmate?
Yeah.
I'll check you up on Facebook. Is that Wisin Zeyu from BWR?
I don't know, Zay. I think let me put your comment here so you can read it.
Yeah.
Even though there are almost 8 billion people in the world. Go ahead, read it.
Yeah. Even though there are almost 8 billion people in the world, it is hard to control who you fall for. And sometimes it can be the most inconvenient person of all, a friend's ex. No matter how long they have been broken up, dating a friend's ex can put you in a sticky situation. Your friendship could mean the world to you, but if you haven't been able to shake the feelings you have for your friend's ex, it might be time to have a conversation why you may have heard time and time again that. Yeah, I need to change my glasses. My lens are getting bad now.
Go watch
Yeah,
it.
yeah.
Well,
So Wesley made a good point too. See, I don't know, because Vic, let's look at it. Maybe I was going with somebody before, and you and I were friends, and then you were friends with that person too, and then the person by saying we broke up, and then bam, you want to have a relationship with me. It's not going to be a perfect relationship. There's always going to be something that will come up, and
so,
the other
Anthony.
people come. Yeah,
Anthony, let me ask this question, right?
yeah.
I know somebody that started dating this girl, and then they were talking about getting married and whatever. So, like I said, it's always a distant thing, right?
Yeah.
So this man and girl decided to get married, and then he found out, planning wedding, everything. He found out that this girl needs to date his friend that they went to school together, to play basketball together, and whatever, right? So the girl said, "Oh, do you know so so?" Yes. "Oh, I used to dating her." That's why I can tell people, I say you need to carry a secret with you to your grave. You're not supposed to talk plenty sometimes. There are certain things you're not supposed to talk about. But anyway, sometimes it's good to put things on the table, so when
Yeah.
you get to find out, you know that it was long time ago it happened. Because sometimes when you're already married in a relationship and somebody say, "Oh, that guy going on," then you start to think, you know, "Oh, so you are dating the person, you don't tell me yet," but you know, it's long time ago before you even met. So then he realized that this my friend. I already gone so far, not playing wedding. I love this girl and stuff like that. What do I do? So what he did, his friend was out of the country and in the military. I think the friend was in Iraq at the time. He emailed his friend. He said, "Do you know so and so, so and so?" He said, "Yes, I know her. Very decent person, very nice girl. Well, we dating. We're about to get married. What do you think? I want your blessing." And her friend said, "Go ahead. She's beautiful and she's smart. She's a good woman. You will love her, and nothing going on between us and stuff like that." But the person, the friends. But then when the person come around and he not home, the person say, "You not? Where are you? I'm not home. Oh, I was passing to your house, but you never say my wife there." He would rather than me. All right, he would say, "Oh yeah, but she home. Yeah, my wife home." And the person come to the house to wait for you, but you're not happy. The person to the house.
So, wow.
If you're in that situation, what you do? Open mind. You see, I like an open mind. Like I told you,
Yeah.
once that person is my ex, and I know you were friends, I already told you about it.
Yeah,
I don't think I would have a feeling for that person, man. You're friends.
I
It,
don't.
it did not break their friendship. They're still buddy. They still talk, even though they're not buddy like high school, the way they were buddy together and behind each other. But it's still friends. They still
And
talk when he visit the state. He come and see the person. They see each other and stuff like that.
well, I don't really know about, I don't know the details about their friendship. I don't know
I'm talking
how.
about friends.
Huh?
I'm talking about they were buddy. They were friends.
Your buddy.
So it was
So
over. But this relationship with the person, yeah, maybe they were buddy like from high school, from in the 80s. They graduated high school. The person was fortunate to come to America or whatever,
mhm,
So and then the person was dating the person. Then after 10 years, the relationship over with the person.
okay.
Do you even know what the person? You're not even communicating, and then stuff like that. So I don't think it's a problem. And two, you must just bear in your mind that last thing I mean, was eating when we were smart, and I was that ever since you tasting the same way. Just move on. Just
Well,
move on.
that's why
I don't know.
in Vegas, that's why I said individual differences. People take things, yeah, the way they want, they see it and how they perceive it. People will accept things. There are other people who will not want to go through such a thing, even though they may have feelings for the other person, but like, what? Somebody was going on with this girl before that I knew that's my buddy, and for me and her to settle down. What happens if the buddy comes from all the time? I'm not home, and then he comes to the house. He's going to bring some hard things. That's one thing. If you have friends visiting your wife while you are not there, it's not a good thing most of the time. It's not a good thing. A lot of people, I don't visit my friends' wives when my friends are not there. I don't go there.
Me either. I
Okay.
don't.
Yes.
No, but
I
you
go
see,
to
all
the
depends
house.
on the relationship. If you come in to
Yes.
pick up something, you can't pick it up.
Yeah,
All
okay.
depends on the relationship.
Yes. Yes. Because especially if this person had dated this girl before, the moment the two of them are in an enclosed area, people mindset start thinking differently. They start having different mindset. Men can be. Some men are not strong. They don't have self-control, so they will do some foolish things.
You
Yeah.
do foolish thing. All depends on the woman. If the woman give into that, depends on
Yeah.
the woman. So you have to trust what you have, because if any of my friend, my
Yeah.
husband friend, walk through my door and try to aim at me, or you got crutches. Let me be honest with you. A lot of men around here got crutches on their friend's wife.
Yes. People do that.
A lot of men here got crutches on their friend wife, and people that know our husbands, them. Even the wives got crutches on our friend husbands. I'm telling you. I'm telling you. A lot of times people need to go in my inbox and be saying everything. How can I not say no? I will want to say, why do you have crush on your coach wife? Why are you inboxing me this kind of thing? I will go and report to you the next time you do it, because I don't want to be in problem between. I could just go, but I warn them, and I make them to know that the woman you're looking at is not the woman you think I am.
Hmm.
You understand?
Yeah.
They will not just come out to say, "Oh, I like you," but the way in which they want to communicate, the way they will bring in the communication, you can detect and know what behind that communication.
Yeah. When a man.
So you a woman, as a decent woman that respect her home and respect her marriage and love her husband, what you gonna do? Nip it in the butt. You will rebuke that person right away. You will rebuke that person right away. So I don't think it's a problem. I come to your house. Even your wife not there, I come to your house. That's in the relationship that we got now, But if I come to your house and you want to make a move at me, trust me, I'll rebuke you right there. And I will warn you, because I don't want to tell my friend right away. I will warn you. I said, the next time you do these things to me, you see what will happen. And that's the same attitude I got. If I go out there and see my friend husband with another woman, I do not go and tell my friend that your husband cheating on you. I say, I will call that friend closer. I said, the next time I see them, I will stand right in front of you and the woman will talking. So you should know your value. You should know your value.
Yeah. So that's what I'm saying, because I've seen cases where even some men You know, we got some men who are very ridiculous. They have last day carried.
The people
Yeah,
they in La Pura say that can permit them to finish the show.
yeah, man, Samuel. Yeah, next time we'll add data to your phone. Yeah, but
Samuel, check your phone, Papa. Check because I will say it data. Because you learning. I will say it data, people.
yeah.
Mm-hmm. So
So
you
you,
know.
yeah, as I was saying, even some men,
Mm-hmm.
they come to your house,
Mm-hmm.
they're friends with you,
Mm-hmm.
start to talk to your daughters or your sister-in-law, little children.
Mm-hmm.
I've seen something like that where a guy went to visit
Mm-hmm.
his friend, and the friend was not there. Met the girl. She was in high school,
Mm-hmm.
and then he started telling the girl, say, you know, I can be taking care of you when you graduate from high school. You know, don't have to tell your dad. It just
Yeah,
shows how
I remember that. Yeah. Mm-hmm.
okay. It just shows how some men, you know, you can just trust them around your family.
Mm-hmm.
So what I'm trying to say here is that
Mm-hmm.
if you are going out with somebody else and that person continues to come to your house,
Mm-hmm.
I mean, where can you draw that line that this something is not going to happen? Even though you trust your wife,
Yeah.
you trust your wife, yes,
Mm-hmm.
but she's human. You understand? This man
Check
can
your phone,
put his
Samuel.
hand, you know? Yeah.
Yeah.
So for me, bottom line is I will never date my friend's ex. I don't want anything to. I don't want anybody to remind me about anything. I will not do that. Yeah. For people who like to explore, they can go out and explore and do that. You know, maybe it might end up good for them, but for me, yeah.
You never know.
Mm-hmm.
You never know. You might end up good.
Yeah.
Me, I can take risks. When I want something, I can go to the DPSC, but I will not know you guys are dating and I go there. I will not do that.
Yeah.
Under no circumstance I would do that. But if you guys are not dating, you're dating and I don't know, or you was dating, I will go there. Samuel, check your phone. I will go, yeah.
Thank you for sending data to.
Don't mind,
Yeah.
you're trying to pay for desire already, and you won't say it clear. For you to say CEO, Samuel is one of the boys that manage my business. Yeah. So you know, but I will. So you guys comment, drop your comment where you did your ex, your friend ex. Mr. Bama watching that. When you did your friend ex, comment and tell us what your view on it, and let's talk about it. We probably got maybe like by 7:30 we'll be out. So drop your comment, drop your input on this, and like I said, if you got any question and don't want to come on here, like a lady called me and give ask her question and her concern on how she feel about something, and we can be able to give you guys answer. And I'm so glad that people can call us and ask a question about the show, things that they want to know about their relationships and marriages, and that's a blessing. If you want to partake verbally, you want to be online, you can call, and even if you want to be anonymous, you don't want us to call your name, we definitely can bring you on as well on our WhatsApp number at 763-336-6235. That's our number. So we got up to 7:30 to be here, so we got about 37 more minutes to be on. So you guys just drop your comment, but we'll take a break, we'll play some music, and while we take a break, we will still be here, but we just get off camera for a couple of minutes, and let's see, a girl like you deserve it, huh? Let's play some music.
He has given me victory. Almighty God has given me victory. He has given me victory.
Days of my life I praise you. Everything that I have now you gave to me, Baba. Lord, I say for your love I'm grateful. Jesus, you love me plenty, you came to die for me. Jehovah Rapha, Jehovah Nissi, I am that I am. Ooh. Oh, I search around, there's no one else like you. Lion of Judah, you're the man.
God has given me victory.
You have given me victory.
He has given me victory.
God has given me victory.
God has given me victory.
He has given me victory.
He has given me victory.
Hallelujah. Hallelujah. He has taken away my sorrows and now I'm free. I got me, hallelujah, bro. I got my hallelujah, power. Because of Jesus, every day that I got double, heavenly blessing, I am at receive. Ah, yeah. God, in your grace and mercy is always to follow me. Yeah. He has given me victory.
He has given me victory.
God has given me victory.
God has given me victory.
He has given me victory.
He has given me victory.
Hallelujah. 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 If Jesus has given you come, let's dance, let's give him praises now. If Jesus has given you victory, come, let's dance, let's give him praises now. Because of Jesus, every day now shakara double, heavenly blessings now him I receive. Ah, yeah. God, in your grace and mercy is always the follow. Yeah. He has given me victory. Oh, my God has given me victory. Oh, He has given me victory.
He has given me victory.
Hallelujah. 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 Because of Jesus, every day now shakara they do. Double, heavenly blessings that him I they receive. Ah, yeah. God, in your grace and mercy is always to follow me.
Lead me not into temptation, oh God, but deliver me from evil. Amen. Lord, I hope this day is good, and I'm feeling empty and misunderstood. I should be thankful, Lord, and yes, I am. Lord, I pray this day is good. Yeah. God, I pray this day is good. Lord, have you forgotten me? I've been praying to you faithfully, and I'm not saying I'm a righteous one. God, I hope you understand. Mama, God, I hope you understand.
Stomp your feet, dance if you can, cause I can feel the spirit is gonna move up in here tonight. Come on, glorious Lamb, hallelujah, let's go.
Oh yeah. I thank you for your grace. There's not a God like you. I'll be a fool. Turn my back on you.
Hallelujah is the highest praise by Glorious Lamb International. So we are back, and our topic here says where you did your friend ex. So that's the topic. We have had a conversation, and we're looking forward to your comments. If you want to be a part, you can call our WhatsApp number here on 763-336-6235. And Welcome to the Let's Talk About It with Moko online TV, and I would like to welcome Vivian Lawson once more. So we are here, be a part and participate. So yes, despite the friendship, Future Liberia is back. He got unit. Anthony, that's a comment now, man. I read it. I heard it. What me? I'm tired.
He said that depends on what your friend's relationship was like with their ex. Okay, how that relationship ended, how long it has been since it ended. So he's looking at time and how strong your friendship is. If you and your friend are really close, and if the relationship was intense for your friend, he or she has the love of my life. If your friend was was the one dumped, or if the breakup was recent, then yes, your friend will probably see it as messed up. You have an implied responsibility to your friend to consider their feelings. Yes, implied responsibility. I like that. You know, we as men, we supposed to be wise, but sometimes we allow our emotions and our feelings to make us to do those things that will be considered immoral in the society. Yeah, you don't allow your feelings to control you. Yeah.
When you talk about immoral, you talk about immoral. First of all, the men are married to the woman, though.
No.
I believe in predestination.
Oh,
sometimes
another topic.
Anthony, I believe in predestination.
Whatever's supposed to happen.
Yes, whatever will happen, it will happen. When God predestined something, when God destined something to happen, I don't care. You know, some people, they can be with this person, they can get married, they get divorced, they leave, they go to a different man. And you know, God can bring them back, they can remarry their ex-husband. Because our God said they want you for you, come back there, sit and right there. You know, it's like people can say, Palawala, Palawala, say, it tells much when people on the park and they say, on the sea. When you bust it, flash in the face, then they say, sometimes when God destines something to happen, I don't care what you do. If that thing is not right, if that thing is not for you, it was not meant for you, God did not destine you to be that man's wife, I don't care what you do, you will break up. If God said, listen, okay, let me say this. If God said, Anthony, pressure will not to die your worth, I don't care you can born how many children, you can be married for 15 years when she ready to tell you and say, Lord, you know what? Pressure, Anthony, now your husband. Mugu, Anthony, now your husband. Move on there. Predestination. So if that thing happen that way, what you do? I just gave an example because it would never happen me going to my niece's husband. It would never happen. You know, it would never happen. Welcome, Maria. Happy Easter to you.
With predestination, maybe it can happen.
Yeah, when God destines something to happen,
believe in predestination.
Yeah. If God destines something to happen, I don't care what you do, it will happen, Anthony. You can. But
I think God gave us wisdom, our will to do things. You know, He allowed us to make decisions for ourselves. That's why He gave us our senses. You have to make.
Somebody said that why. That's why He can make us to find our own meaning, because after you go tell Adam and Eve, say let your husband, let your wife here. Then by time Eve went and commit sin, by time God go to him, but and the woman you gave to him, so God said, "Hey, I wipe my hand from today."
You find your own woman. You find your own woman. I just think to receive all the headache and other things, it is advisable to get into a relationship where there's no strings like friendship attached to that relationship.
Seriously.
Yeah. Well, if you don't know about it, that's a different thing. Like the story you explained, all right, with your friend, you both separated for a long time. When she was going over with this guy, you didn't know about it. So it's not your fault. You understand what I'm saying? And she was not even supposed to get mad at you because you didn't know anything about it. But where body
I told you I said that story, that long story. She got tell me that she wanted to go pour for him, pour saying my career.
you see?
I told her, I said, you pour saying my career, I owe you 2 slap because you already know me how I was. I said, I owe you 2 slap to this. Send that there, see like a can't know how many years ago.
Yeah. So it's not a good thing. I think if you want to have a healthy relationship and just find somebody, neutral, somebody out there.
But how will you do?
Yeah, you can go out.
Most especially the community that we live in, everybody know each other. Everybody dating each other. Everybody want to talk to the other person.
Yeah, but
welcome, Mali. Welcome, Mali.
Hey, Mali, welcome. There are some people you date in the community that when I met my wife, I didn't know any friend. I mean, it was clean. I mean, I didn't have to explain anything to anybody or to live with it for the rest of my life and say, oh yeah, this was my friend's girlfriend. No. We had a nice conversation and look where we are today from point A to point B. We are moving very strong. But especially for a community like ours, we need to be very careful. We did in the community. Yeah.
Because a lot of them can come like wolf in sheep clothing. Like I was telling you, he came in a girl's life. He liked her, take her to another state, and being so violent. And I look at our Liberian sisters out there making fun of her. That didn't bother me. I had to call some of them and tell them it's wrong.
I read some comments on Facebook. I was reading the comments and I did not comment, but you see, people who are commenting on Facebook, they are different. People with different characteristics on Facebook.
Yeah.
That's one thing you should know.
And what bothers me, why the victim, they try to blame the victim.
Yeah, people always try to blame the victim. People always try to blame somebody. You always have people in the society who always blame somebody. There are negative people. There are people with negative energy. There are people who love to just see negative things. So it will always happen. I saw some people making statements, writing on Facebook saying that while she having a GoFundMe, she was not supposed to get into an abusive relationship.
How did she know that relationship was abusive?
The GoFundMe is just to help somebody who has
to
a
help
financial
her
problem.
Because she's in another state.
Yeah,
she's in another state with her 2 children.
The reason why she's having GoFundMe for me, I think, because she got kids and maybe she doesn't have any money apart from getting out. Maybe she's struggling financially to take care of the kids. Even if she gets out, she needs an apartment. She needs other things. So stop making negative statements about her because, some people who making those statements, they have far more worse problem than that girl.
Yeah.
Yeah. And on Facebook, they have people who have mental issues. There are some people who have mental issues. Not every comment you see on Facebook coming from somebody who is balanced. Yeah. So if you try to respond to somebody who has a mental issue, you go back and forth with that crazy person. Yeah. So I just pray for that lady that she'll be able to, come around and put her life back together and move forward. But one thing that concerns me is that I've been seeing that most of the women who have been abused in relationship always go back. Why? Why you think so? Why?
Maybe they're total sweet.
I don't know whether it has to do with that. I don't know whether they want to prove a point.
My partner, other way can say they're total sweet.
Yeah, I don't know. They always go back. They always go back to this monster. They always go back to that person who want to kill them. They will go back to that person who don't see them as anything in the society.
And then another thing that bothers me as well, people who are in an abusive relationship, why do they accept it the first, second, third time before they can be able to get out?
Because some of them feel that from the beginning, some men are very narcissistic. They will come to you and tell you, say they will beat you up today, and then they come back, oh baby, they will sit in front of you and cry, baby, I didn't know why I had to do that.
then that person got anger problem. They need to
Yes,
go to
yes, yes.
anger
Majority of
management.
the men that
Every
do those
man
things,
or woman that
yeah,
is in abusing their partner, they need anger
they
problem.
come to you and cry, baby, I'm so sorry. Oh, I don't know what I did. I will change. They can be very convincing. And then the woman is in love. So, you know, you love somebody, you don't want to see that person sharing tears. They say, okay, baby, I understand. That's the first time. The next time again, he's going to step you in your better, your tummy. And then you go, oh, baby, why you? I'm so sorry. I don't know. I think I need help.
In Africa, they used to say that the cruel women, they you beat them, and I mean, you love them or whatever.
Yeah, so women
But and
love.
then the thing, another
It's a
thing is
problem.
that they said that he was married, and people blame her and said, "Oh, she know that he's married, and she went and jump." What kind of woman would know that somebody got a wife and go and jump in a relationship? She had no idea though. You know how men can come, Anthony, you know now. Men can come like what the Bible say, wolf in sheep clothing.
Yeah.
They can come to you like they love you, like they're the best person. You know, sometimes we make mistake, we don't date, we don't get to know, like you said, we don't
Yes.
get to know these men for a long time or these women. By the time the sweet talk or we jump there and the way they will start to treat or the first month and stuff. Sometimes we get into in a relationship and boom, it happened. We get
Yeah.
pregnant. You have a child. So and then you in a relationship, you don't even know this man is involved. Look, Anthony, like I said to you, I've been there. Things that I have been through in my life. When I sit here to explain some, you be like, damn, I see why you just sitting in one place, you can't get out and go. You in a relationship, you get so entangled, you get so attached, then you find out this man has a whole family.
Yeah.
He has a whole family, Anthony. So men come to you in different ways, different forms. I had a friend that came to me when we started dating. Not knowing he married, but when he come in, he would take a ring, he put it in a damn, he put it in a damn pocket or leave it in the car, a cup, a holder.
Wow.
So you around the woman just move, you around her, you living in a different state, you coming to visit her, you take your ring, you put it somewhere. But mind you now, somebody knows, somebody else's that you friendly with, no, but they kind of afraid because the way they see the love going, they afraid to tell
Yeah.
you
Yeah,
that this
they don't-
person have a wife. You understand? So you get so deep, get so involved, then you find out the person. How did you find it? Then the person storing your number in the phone for the wife to not see it. If my name is Victoria, he stole my number as Victor.
Yeah.
Oh man.
Yeah.
Eh,
Yeah.
eh,
So,
Yes, you know, men, we need to put ourselves together. Just stop lying to the women. And that local did not know that guy was married. He did not know people talking about yeah, she didn't know he was married. I think he's on legal separation or going through separation. He did not tell the little girl. She went out with him, have a baby, which of course, like I said, these things happen. You start dating this person, you have unprotected sex, you sitting somewhere, you minding your business, the person come like a clean, person. And I had a conversation with this dude. I met him before and he looked so responsible. You wouldn't even know that he's abusive. You wouldn't even know that he had a lot of things in his closet. You understand?
wow.
Yeah. Or even the apartment is her apartment. So it's like, after she got so involved in the relationship, that's when all these things started to come up. That's when she started to hear all these things started coming up and stuff. You already inside. Okay, let me see what I can do. I can work around and we can work together to make it better. No woman, no man deserves to be abused, be it verbally, physically. Like I said, me by sometimes when it made me vex, sometimes when I in my feelings, I vex, I can't take it no more. Of course. Then when I finish, I said, we all, but honestly, whatever day you jack on the man, you beating the woman, you hitting on her. Women sometimes we get angry, we express ourselves in different ways. You understand? All right, we'll soon be over here, but let's read this comment. Almighty say, Happy Easter. Beautiful. Happy Easter to you as well. Beautiful. And then we got Samuel back again. Oh, I know there is a big taboo regarding dating friends ex. However, it makes sense that group A meets group B, and if they get along, there is going to be more than one serious attention between those groups. And because satisfied times has been, let me dress closer to the camera, has
Significant.
been significant time has been spent together. It's not uncommon for people to realize the first choice may not have been, oh, Samuel. Samuel, you ready Lenny for this year, but I was settled with Lenny, oh,
Yeah.
and he's right though.
Yeah. The thing here is do your homework. Do your homework.
Do
Don't
your
be
homework.
quick. Don't be quick to move in with a man. If you are talking to a man, get to know who his friends are. You know,
That's true.
the people say, "Show me your friends," and I'll tell you who you are.
Do your
Get to know who his
investigation.
friends are. Yeah, you would definitely start getting some good information about this person you want to spend the rest of your life with. But if some women when they are in, some of our sisters, when they start talking to somebody, even if you observe something negative with that person and you tell them about it, they're gonna tell that man. You're gonna tell them, man, oh, my brother said this or my sister said this. I know that I don't think they don't want to be happy, that I'm with you, but let's just do
Yeah.
our thing, And if people get to know that you are that kind of a woman, nobody's gonna give you any information about that person. See, and you just don't want to be jumping from one relationship to another. You go to this other man, you have sex today, after 6 months, break up. Then you go to another man again, then you go there again. You are quick to have sex with that person. Let's be frank. The power of a woman is her body. All right?
So,
And majority, you see men up there, especially some of the men up there just want to sleep with you. So they will come to you and impress you.
Yep.
All right. If that man have to go and do double to get $500-$600 to take you or impress you, some men go to that length, to that extent to do those things because they want to sleep with you.
Yeah, but the thing about knowing the person, knowing the friends, like I told you, like I said on previously, they will pretend to you. Some of the friends then to order they in the same society. Have you ever met a man or a woman who already involved in her friend making it to look like you the only woman or man that she has? And have you ever met a man that his friend my man let you make you the only woman?
Yeah.
And so you can't even find
you see that, but Vic, if you dig deeper, it is the man who is dating you. He's the one that is trying to cover all his tracks. That is trying to cover all his claws. All right, he's a lion, or he's coming like a sheep to you. But his friends are not trying to cover anything. Even though when you meet the friends, they will tell you, "Oh, my man is a good guy," but you will start hearing stuff about his friends in the community. And trust me, people hang out with people that have the same characteristics. Yes, they have the same dirty game. They do it together. That's why they decide to coexist. Yeah. So women, our sisters need to be very careful in life. They need to be very careful.
Yeah, we have to be very careful. We have to know who we didn't. We need to ask questions, and most of all, we need to pray.
Vic, can you read this comment?
Which one?
Future Liberia from Samuel.
Breaking up all the is bad, especially women because they're quick to get old. There's age matter. Breaking up all there is bad, especially women because they're quick to get old. Their age matters, so that's why they're getting married, right? They won't rush into the thing, eh?
Yeah.
Oh man! Happy Easter, mommy time.
Relationships, you should have relationships so that you can be happy.
Eventually, mommy time. Welcome, my dear, and happy Easter to you as well.
You are not getting into a relationship.
So, but the thing about it, times, yes, people get old, but men, you're getting old too. You're gonna be all over there acting like you're him some colors there around here. You say you're getting old as well. They're getting old as well. So, but like I said, you can investigate. I always say we women, we investigate. more than the FBI. If woman wants to know something, I don't care how you do it, how it is, they will deep the DPS to find out what is going on, Anthony. So the only advice that I got to my sister out there, you can meet men from anywhere. You can do your research. I got this lady that I work with. She's an American, and she met this guy in Nigeria. just mentioning it funny. So she told me she's going to Nigeria, and she came. Oh, I found out you from Nigeria, and they say you're going to be going there during the summer. You know, when I'm ready to travel to the job, everybody know I getting ready to go, so I can start making my little D's so I need to pick up my little hours. So she said, she said, when you going? I said, well, I'm going so and so because I got to stop to Ghana and then go to this place, then go to Liberia. Then she started to ask me some questions about Nigeria. She said, oh, you are Nigerian? I said, yeah, half and half. And she started to ask me a question, but then she started to tell me about red flags. She said, he told me one cell phone I should send $1,000 for him to buy a cell phone. I said, to you buy a smartphone jelly like for 1,000? If that with a company, then you be paying small. She said, he asked me, he keep asking me, how much am I going to Africa with?
Oh.
I said, and then, you know, and stuff like that. So, you know, sometimes you might not know people that know this person. Like I said, because they're out of the country. Yeah, really for one now, mommy, that one, but I told her, I said to you, know, I didn't even tell her, say that how you can call it, how they can call it, what is it, catfish. They can say catfish, but catfish, they can't let you see them. So then I started to worry. I said, I'm kind of worried for you, because you don't know nobody over there. Then she said, a day, how much can a person, if you send $100 to Africa, Nigeria, how much can it last for? I said, wow, $100? Hey, you can eat that money for like maybe 3 weeks. She said, 3 weeks? He told me it can only last for a week. I said,
Well, when she started falling in love?
She met him online. Obviously, she met him online. You know, so I started to tell her, I said, be careful, this is not where you're from, and blah, 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 blah. If a man start to ask you for money, let me be honest, if you meet a man from another country, be it Liberia, be it a different country, and you meet a man, yes, red flag, big one too, and you meet a man, if you meet a man, Anthony, and this man keep asking, everything about him is asking you for money, just know he wants to use you.
Yeah.
Just know that that's the purpose.
The other way around too. If you come across a girl and you are serious, you want to be serious with her, she start requesting for a lot of things, then you know that she's someone who doesn't just want to be with you. She just want money. There are some girls will start telling you, I want a Gucci bag, I only shop at Macy's. When you guys, when you come across a woman who start telling you these things, just eject yourself from there.
And like Samuel is saying, a drunkard will always be behind a drunkard, a smoker will always be behind a drunkard.
Yeah.
Sometimes you don't always ask the friend. Ask somebody else.
Yeah.
Take for example, if you meet a man in Liberia, right? If you meet a man in Africa and you in a diaspora, what you do, right? Call somebody that you know in Africa. Say, oh, I dating this person, he needs to so get to know this person first. When you get to know this person, then you start to know their associates, their acquaintances, and you start to know their friends. And guess what? Then you start to go in the neighborhood. You will start to know people in the neighborhood. You got what I'm saying, Anthony? You start to ask questions. You start to ask questions. Yes, do your own investigation. You cannot just see somebody, and I'm so bothered and I'm so troubled for her. She's older, and I told her, I said, well, if you find love and you feel that's where your heart is, that's okay, but you should watch for some red flags.
I don't think she's gonna listen to you right now.
And I said to her, I said, I wish I would tell her, I tried to discourage her. I said, but you know what? I'm not even making my trip to Nigeria because of the situation there now. Then she said, what's going on? I said, oh my God. Then I started to tell her about the Fulanis, the what are going on between the east and the north, and the kidnapping and stuff like that. She said, really? So I asked her, I said, how long are you going for? Oh, I'm just going for 2 weeks. So I said, but she said, but I'm seeing some red flags. I said, you are seeing some red flags. You need to make a decision because one, you're not from Africa. I might not be from Nigeria, but I might not be. Let's say, take for example, I'm not from Ghana, but when I get to Ghana, I'm from Africa. I know how to make my way.
Yeah.
And you understand? But you over here for the rest of your life. You already in your 50s or 60s.
You're taking her reclaiming your money there. That's what she's doing. She gotta be very careful.
So they're taking her money and probably trying to get her to, because I don't know. Talking about he moving to a new home, he got to put a cabinet up. I took a picture of our house. I said, let me tell you, I went on this website. I show her. I said, you see this website? Any place you want to rent in Nigeria, go there, put rental homes. Everything comes in the home. You don't have to put cabinet up. You don't want to put cabinet in a rental home.
Yeah.
Under your house, when you're building your house, you put your cabinet. Let's say Nigeria, you will take your own refrigerator, you will take your own stove. But you're not going to put cabinet up in the people's house. Telling the woman, say, oh, because if you don't put a cabinet in the house, then they will charge you a lot of rent. He got to move. I told her, I said, honey, boo, we'll check it out.
But she's supposed to know. She already seen the red flags, but
Yeah, that's what she said. So, like I said, sometimes you do your own investigation. You get somebody in Liberia, or if you got somebody in Ghana, or whatever country that you got this person, give your friend number to this person and say, okay, this is my number. My boyfriend number, my husband number, get to know. Then that person do your investigation for you. A good friend that is very honest with you.
you have to be very careful.
Get to know the person when you dating in Africa. Say, oh, that's my friend. Oh, go meet this person. So once you, the friend, go and meet this person, you will know who they are. You will know the environment. You will know if they got something under their sleeves. You will know if they got boyfriend or if they got girlfriend and stuff like that. Then for that person to come here and break your heart. And break your heart. You can find love anywhere. You can find love anywhere. You can even find love on Facebook. And it can work. It can materialize. When God destined that to happen. You can even meet a man. I mean, anywhere you go to a party. But Molly said nobody can stop wrecking anywhere. You can go anywhere and find your love. Yes. You can go anywhere and find your love. But one thing I say, be vigilant. Do your investigation. Above all, put God first in it.
Yep.
Tell him, God, if this relationship is for me, if that's why you destined for me to have this person as my lifetime partner, Lord, create situation. If it's not, create situation that will break us up. God hears our prayer.
Yeah.
God hears our prayer.
We pray
So we say thank you for being a part of this unique conversation, everybody. We say thank you for always being a part of the Let's Talk About It with Moko Online TV. And you can follow us, share our page, like our page, because it will reach to a point that you guys will not be able to view on my regular page anymore. So please, follow us on Let's Talk About It with Moko. I'm gonna that your nephew thing you reading in. I live for that.
The man said you patient and searching for his wife.
I come and find work for my son.
Yeah. I think arranged marriage is the best thing now, right?
Yeah, Becky, yeah.
That's the next topic we have here.
Yeah. Arranged
marriage versus finding your own woman.
Maybe that would be the conversation for our next talk. And another thing I ask you guys, if you have a topic and you want to be a part of the show, just let us know, inbox us, and then we can probably bring that topic out and we can talk about it. You might have a concern about something in life and you want to share it, just give it to us. We will not hesitate to talk about it on our show. This is what it's about. We didn't say let's talk about sex. We didn't say let's talk about love. Let's talk about this and that. We say let's talk about it with Muku. Meaning we can talk about anything. We can talk about anything. So, you can follow us on our LEDS. Let's talk about it. Yo, sorry, I'm not a good typist, so. With Muku, the original Muku.
He said he was studying for that show. Yeah, we definitely want people to study when you come in the show, do your research, especially when it comes to arranged marriage. Yeah, let's see how many arranged, marriages have been very successful compared to you finding your own wife. Yeah,
Arranged marriage, I know my uncle used to be behind me for that thing, Anthony.
yeah,
Hey,
arranged marriage.
you know my dad hails from Nigeria, right? So
Yeah.
but my dad went to Liberia when he was like in his 20s. So my dad settled to Liberia. So all the time when I call my uncle, even from here, when I call my uncle, he would be like, Oluma, you need to come over. I find your husband. Oluma, you need to come over. I got your husband here. Oh. He's a really good man, though. He's
Really
a
good man.
really good man. You
Nice
will
guy.
love him, oh. You will love him. So I will get vexed. I said, Uncle God, why you just behind me will find your husband? I call my dad one day. I said, Daddy, tell your brother me to move from behind me with it. Oluma, come get married. So when I went to bury my father, I went to him. We're talking. I said, Uncle God, what's my husband you have for me here? He said, but Oluma, you already married. I said, but I just want to see the village brother you were skipping from me. Anthony, you can imagine I'm married, I got village boyfriend. Because
Yeah.
the man live in the village and just behind me, Oluma, I got me for you, yo. So then my little brother said, maybe that one old man go to have for you, yo. Come and get married.
Well
So pay
cultural,
my bride price.
maybe, or traditionalist. You can say, Roman,
Please.
sit down.
Hey, what the one I said, I'm gonna need that to him that day. My husband,
Yeah, my husband.
you are welcome. Hey, when I come to be, he say, oh, hey, tell us about won't finish.
Yeah.
So, but anyway, you guys, we got to play fun a little bit. We say thank you for following us. Thank you for being so faithful to us. We say you are welcome to like our page, share our page. If you have topic and question, just DM me, or you can send it to our WhatsApp if you out of the country. You can send it to our website. And secondly, if anybody wants to be a part of this unique conversation, just let me know. We can have you as a guest. You can come on, and Samuel and Uncle Mel, y'all get ready to come on and host some of this show with me. You guys are young, but you need to learn about these things before you get into marriage. And you got to make sure I know these women before you can go, you can do anything there. This is the reason why I'm pushing this session. I will study for the next show. The
That's
show
good.
made my day. Yeah, make your day. Thank you so much, and you guys make our day. So, like I said, follow us on Let's Talk About It with Moko Online TV. And then secondly, you guys can like our YouTube channel. Our last show, we had all these white guys on the YouTube channel asking questions and be a part of it. You guys follow us, y'all. Subscribe to our YouTube channel. Uncle Mel and Samuel, y'all share this YouTube channel. Guess what? The more we share and people view us, something in the making for us. So we say thank you guys. Our Instagram page is the same as well. And y'all don't forget to shop on gclocksbeauty.com and rep your country, rep your country, Liberia. God has given me the vision to brand my own products, and it's gclocksbeauty.com. If you can see over there, just go and rep some of my products, and I will briefly show my products to y'all. And all our products are Afro-Liberian names products. When it comes to our eyelashes, it comes to our eyeshadow palettes, we got our own foundation now, and our foundation is called LIB Girls Rock. We have come up with our own foundation, and it's LIB Girls Rock. We got all our makeup palettes and stuff like that. And I'm going to show it before we leave. Let me just show you guys. You guys can be a support to us. You guys can be a support to Liberia, because we are putting Liberia on the map in different ways. I'm not saying Liberia is not on the map. How many cosmetic you have seen and say Liberian made? Or have you seen Monrovia name on it? The only thing we see palm butter made in Liberia. Don't know they will say Liberia palm butter. And the only thing I can see cassava and palm butter.
Yeah.
So, but we're coming up with our own brand, and we are repping Liberia. We are repping Liberia, the name. Our traditional cosmetic. Our eyeshadow palette. Our traditional eyeshadow palette, our foundation. We are repping LIB. GC Locks is not plain. We are repping LIB. Oh, these are all our traditional palettes. We got Monroe. You know, so we got Iya the Kissy Girl, we got Sia the Kissy Girl, we got Iya the Mandingo Girl, we got Monrovia Young Girl, we got Liberian Big Jew, we got Vi Girl, and all of that. And we got our lipstick bear Liberian names like we got like Crew Jew, we got Peta Girl, we got Bassa Girl, we got Loma Girl, and you know everything except Liberia. So I ask you guys to rep our country, Liberia. Just go, hey Samantha Grace, welcome, honey. Too anointed, welcome, honey. Welcome, Samantha. So you guys can order. Even if you can order from you order the country, you can order from us who will ship it out of the country. Just that, you know, the shipping cost would be more, but we are working on a flat rate international as well. So we have our African braided hair custom made from Nigeria as well. When I say custom made, I mean custom made. So you guys like our page and shop our website jcluxbeauty.com for all your African made products. When it comes to lipstick, comes to eyeshadows, comes to eyelashes, we got you guys covered. And we will be in Liberia doing a big launching our product, and it's going to be a really grand one. And we are going to be launching our Let's Talk About It with Muku humanitarian organization as well, our talk show. So you guys got some good things coming, and I love you guys with the love of God. Anthony, thank you for always being a part of this. Thank you for always making my day, and thank you for the knowledge and wisdom that you know God has given you to share along with us. I love you with the love of God. Thank you for doing some of my IT work here. You know, Anthony is the one that can be Anthony is the one that can be. So Anthony was the one that did that for me as well. Anthony, and he did this too. So you see, I got my brother in my corner. I got my brother in my corner. He can do whatever I want when it comes to IT for me. So you guys are welcome. And Anthony, like I said, thank you. God bless you, bless you. And yes, we really do appreciate you for everything that you do. So you don't forget our distribution is coming to Liberia. We're gonna be doing our back to school distribution in September because I will not announce my trip anymore. But anyway, I'll be in Liberia because when you announce the trip, everybody can, hey man, mommy, my brother next year. That's why I told my children the other day. They call mommy, I say y'all listen to me. I want no more cheering. Yeah. All your friends they must stay. I want them to call me mommy. You tell them I won't be their mind again. I was telling her, I say you're too much. You're too much, but guess what? It's a blessing.
So somebody needs something. What does he need?
He what? He need
what
this.
Does he want?
He want you to do that stuff for him. No. Anything that you know the secret when we say we can't get people out watching it. You want it? I will send it to you so you can play on the show. I will send a copy to you. I got everything. I will cash up WhatsApp it to you. Yes, so you know we'll be there. We got all the pocketbooks, the backpacks rather. We got our backpacks here. We're gonna be shipping it. We got backpacks, pencils, copybooks, and stuff Thank you to my daughter Jamil. She contributed 24 pocketbooks. Thank you to my sweetheart Matthew. He contributed to some backpacks too. She contributed 24 backpacks as well.
Oh wow, that's
towards,
good.
because they know that mom, I say I get patient to be begging people to give me something. When God call you to a ministry, Anthony, He
Yeah.
provides.
Yeah.
He make a way. And He has been blessing me. So we'll be able to do our food distribution. I wanted to be there for the July 26th. But because of the weather situation, I don't want to come when it's really.
So when is the food distribution?
I think I will have to do it when I get to the end of August now, because
Oh, okay.
the rainy season is, I know, July to August.
Yeah.
But then we'll start ending that September rain. What can come and start?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. So because I don't want to go through the rainy season, I got a lot to accomplish. I got a lot of things to run after. I don't want the rain to, stop me from doing what I want to do for the people that God has called me to serve. So I would be, so I had to push the trip in front. But like I said, I'm doing my three nation tour, which of course I'm going to Ghana,
Yeah.
then Nigeria, then Liberia. Yes.
Make sure you get some YouTube video going so that we can.
Yes, I got my camera. What I would do all the recording, and when I come back,
We can
you
do a
have
whole
to edit.
documentary on that. Yeah.
Yes, it will be
Yeah.
a whole documentary, because I'm actually going to Nigeria to Ghana to meet with somebody big, which is I don't want to let the cat jump out, let
Yeah.
the cat out of the bag, but he's one of the actors in Nigeria, in Ghana. Hopefully, I will get to meet him and to talk some business with him. Like I said, I'm repping Africa, and I'm intending to. I started with Liberia mostly because that's my birth country, and I got a little product of Nigeria because my father is from Nigeria, but I really don't know the culture yet, so I'm still learning the culture in order to bring out the products for that. So that's why I'm going to the Ghana to learn about the culture and to talk about business, because I'm gonna be repping Ifwa. I'm gonna be repping Bujumbura. I'm gonna be repping Accra and stuff like that. So everything is in the pipeline. So, but I have to get somebody permanent on the ground, which of course somebody who already got their own money, who don't want to cheat me.
Yeah.
So that's what I'm working on. So by the grace of God, it will be fruitful. Like I told you yesterday, we're talking about this morning. This is beyond. This is beyond my own imagination, because when God take me to where He pushing me, when I see it, I be like, wow. People looking at this thing to be small, but I'm repping Liberia, Nigeria,
You are.
Ghana.
You are. You are doing a great job.
Yes, so
Yeah.
God is with me, and it will work out for the good.
It will work out in Jesus' name.
Yes, so we are going to be launching it. Hopefully, we have the vice president, because it's all about women. We have the vice president and the first lady in Liberia, by God's grace, to be there to grace the occasion as well. But we're working on it tirelessly, and I know by the grace of God, we will get to where we're supposed to be.
You will get there in Jesus' name.
So,
Yeah.
so you guys pray for me. Don't hate me. Don't envy me. It's all about us African people.
Yeah.
Okay? So, but y'all don't forget now, y'all go in order. Oh. Kissy girl is only one in stock. We almost sold out.
Yeah. It's a yeah.
All my pallets, I'm almost sold out. Yeah. Almost sold out. So it's the blessing. So I'm going to be reordering and restocking and stuff like that. So I love you guys. Bye bye. Anthony, thank you. And thanks for watching. Thank you very, very much.
Everybody.
Yes, and everybody, before y'all go, y'all just listen to where my motivation came from. Anthony's gonna leave us because he gotta go take care of his wife and his children and myself too. I gotta go love my little Yuri too. Okay, love is a beautiful thing when two people are in love.
Yeah.
Yeah, love is a beautiful thing. So let's listen to our motivational speech. And Anthony, I love you. Thank you so much, and I hope you
Love you
enjoyed the
too.
seafood
Yeah.
today.
Yep. Oh, don't even say anything about it.
You're
It
funny.
was really, really good.
I enjoyed the seafood
I
today.
find myself in a family with women with good fingers.
Yeah.
So that's it. So
But I don't want. I have to teach your wife how to cook.
I know, no wonder why she. God, yeah, I love this family.
Okay.
Okay, everybody. Good
You're in
night.
it right here. Good
Yeah.
night. All right,
Yeah.
Anthony. Bye. Yeah, let's listen to this
Bye.
speech while Anthony leave us.
You cannot change yesterday, but you can do something today that can change tomorrow. It doesn't matter how you were born. That was yesterday. It doesn't matter what happened last 5 years, the last 10 years. You may not be able to change that, but you can reposition yourself today. You can make new decisions today that will change what tomorrow will bring. Invest in your future. Refuse to be a mental hobo. Refuse to end your life on the sidewalk. Every time I tell you something, I tell you that I believe in your future. There's a reason I believe in your future. I believe that if you hear these words, you will act on them and they will change your future. None of you was born to be poor. You may have been born poor, but you were not born to be poor. You may have been brought up poor, but you were not brought up to be poor. Understand this. The definition of adulthood is responsibility. When you become an adult, you take responsibility for your future. Become responsible. What do you have in yourself? There are many who cry for help, and because there are no answers to their call for help, they feel the pains and the pangs of neglect. No, refuse to give up. Believe in what God made. God made you, and He never made a failure. Believe that God has a purpose for your life. You may have been born as a parental accident, but you are not a divine accident. God knew you were coming, and He made sufficient provision for you. There's a place for you in the world, and I'm helping you find that place. There are certain things you must do for all of what we have discussed to be a reality. There are things that are not in abundant supply. They're limited. One of them is time. Save time. Save it. Keep track of your time. The Bible says for us to redeem the time, because it says the days are evil. You don't have extra time. Life is not a game. Therefore, make every day count for your life. Improve yourself every day. Introduce something into your life that counts. Choose to be a success. Become inspiring. Distinguish yourself with character, with excellence. If you're a musician, be a musician with a difference. Become inspiring. Whatever you do, do it with excellence. Put yourself and your best into what you do and change your world. Remember, there's no extra time. Therefore, whatever you do now, do it the best way the first time. Success is waiting for the man who says yes to success. Success is waiting for the man who plans for it, who reaches out for it, who says, I'll wake up, and he wakes up, who says, I'll read this book, and he reads it, who says, I'll go to school, and he goes. Success is waiting for the man who makes a decision. So time is important. Time is important. Don't spend your time watching television 24 hours a day. Don't spend your time watching video 24 hours a day. Those that you are watching have put their best into what you are watching. Change the position. Say to yourself, I will be watched. You know, sometimes I'm concerned. There are those who only think about designers' perfume, designers' clothes, designers' shoes. Where are your designs? Where are your own designs? Challenge yourself for the future. There's room for you. There's a place for you at the top. There's a place for you. Train your mind and use it. Give yourself to a teacher. Give yourself to a tutor. Train yourself. Train your mind. And if you train your mind, it will be ready to deliver to you thoughts, the right thoughts and ideas that will earn you commercial value. There's no poverty for the man who has made an investment in his mind and is willing to act. There's no hunger for the man who has trained his mind to think through on every problem, to solve every problem. Train yourself. Think through a problem and render a solution. Let men come to you for advice. Decide to be smart. Decide to be a problem solver. If you make that decision, that's what you will be. Problem solvers are in short supply in the world. There's a place for the man who chooses to be one. Engage yourself in national issues. Get involved. Get concerned. Some of you here are the best writers in the country. But where are your writings? Maybe you are sleeping too much. Maybe you are resting too much. Maybe you are playing too much. It's time to put your best into that writing. Let the country read your writings.